My name is Justin, and I don't fucking wake up on time.
Perfect. Nailed it. All right.
That's the intro.
That's the intro.
Hey,
Welcome to the 17th episode of Descent to Avernus. I love this show. It's great. We never have any scheduling issues ever. Never, ever. Ever. We have finally made it into Avernus, specifically Elturel, which is cracked in half and sitting 500 feet above the river Styx and being slowly dragged down into oblivion. It's good here. To address the, glaring absence on screen for the last month or so, Alias will no longer be joining us. We cannot make the scheduling work. And that's Dungeons and Dragons. Sometimes you just cannot make schedules work. So unfortunately, Rowan has disappeared for the time being, and I don't know what to do with that yet. It's been very sudden. So
Ironically, she left without telling anyone.
Anyways, let's play Dungeons and Dragons before I continue to have my existential crisis. We'll just postpone that for 3 hours from now when I have to play more DnD for my job. This is good. As a small recap here, we made a new acquaintance, Trescott, the human paladin with a large mustache, who almost got eaten by a gelatinous cube, but survived thanks to the intervention of our heroes, who are now picking up many different followers and survivors of the fall of Elturel, and have made an actual friend in Rock the Vrock, a rather philosophical, as I've been told in the comments, demon. He's a devil now. I don't care. He's a devil, and I'm sticking with it. And you need to cross a bridge. That's what I got. Here's the map for everyone at home. Well, I'll settle back into actual DMing here in a second. I'm just, it's fine.
Joel's had enough.
It's
Going
fine.
crazy down.
It's fine. So welcome back, everyone. We find ourselves with two of you out on a scouting mission. I believe you were just returning after taking a look at three. Sorry.
Yeah, it was me, Francis, and V.
Three, taking a look at the two remaining bridges that span the chasm between where you arrived and High Hall, the last remaining bastion of defense within the city of Elturel. At least that's what the survivors are telling you. Though they seem to have some questionable intel because they think Thavius Krieg is still here. So what do you want to do?
Are we walking back to the rest of the group
I believe so.
at the moment,
yes.
or
we can just kind of hop, skip, and jump to you being back there.
Yeah.
Unless there's something
Sure.
that you want
I mean,
to
I
accomplish.
imagine we'd be focusing on being, inconspicuous and evasive anyway, because we're still
Yeah,
in a little bit hostile territory.
the roles that you had previously, we'll just hold on to those, and yeah, I mean, you were doing fine, right? The city is being patrolled by various different devils, though there does seem to be a bit of a commotion from down below the city itself, some kind of battle raging between the devils and demons at the foot of where Elturel is chained down. So there's less presence here than could be.
Yeah, well, I'd just be focusing on sort of stealthily returning back to the others, I suppose.
Sure. It would take a little bit of time. There was a brief little conversation there with Trescott and Cyrus and some of the survivors. But I don't think you'd have any issues returning to one of the blasted out houses that your whole team is holed up in here.
Oh, good. Everyone's still safe.
Aha! Welcome back, friends. Did we scout anything useful?
Yes, I mean, both of the bridges look to be in rather similar scenarios. I think, therefore, the closest one is most likely the one that makes sense, which I believe is Orm's Blade. Probably makes the most sense to take, really. No need to stretch ourselves out and expose ourselves further.
Yes, the one thing is that there are those things out on the bridge in the center, so whichever bridge we'll have to take, we're going to have to go right through them, and there isn't any railing on the sides. Bit of a dangerous bridge to not to cross over.
Yes,
I think
it's true.
Rhea speaks up there. Well, normally they're much closer to the ground, so it doesn't really make too much of a difference. Did you see if the runes are still intact on the bridge?
Yes, I believe we
runes?
did mention
Oh,
see
yes.
those.
You know, then we might have an option there. The city is full of defenses against devilish incursions. If we can activate those runes, we might be able to just blast the devils off the bridge.
And do
Oh.
you know how to activate these runes?
She kind of gives a half smile and shrugs. Unfortunately, not part of my training.
Have you seen anybody do it before?
I've seen it happen once or twice. It creates a rather dazzling light during some festivals and celebrations, but
Well, I'm sure some of us will probably be able to figure it out at least.
Yes, if
Seems like a good idea.
if I get close enough to be able to look at the runes, I might be able to decipher them and activate them. I just would need some time to look over them.
Well, I'm sure we can give you plenty of time.
Yeah,
Sounds like we have a plan.
If you guys can distract them on the bridge and make them so that they either stay in put or stealthily get in, I think that would be the best.
All right, then. Well, is that our plan? We might as well make haste. Seems like they're somewhat diminished in numbers at the moment.
Should we take the whole group with us, or the civilians and?
Well,
Yeah,
I feel like maybe that they could like they can come with us, and then like you know, they could just like be in one of the other houses that are close by until we give the signal.
Yeah, I think that's probably the smartest thing to do. I don't think we should leave them here with a couple guards or a couple of us guarding them. I think we should try and stick together now.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it
splitting the
makes
party
sense.
does not sound like a good idea.
Cyrus, they already seem to like you. Maybe if you lead them to a safe house, they'll listen to you.
I mean, possibly, I guess.
You clearly have the common touch, Cyrus. You have a way with them.
Laughs with 10 charisma. Okay. Sure.
Right, so let's head over there. Hugo, did you want to tell them about our new friend, Ish?
Oh, well, I suppose I rather ought to now, shouldn't I? Yes, we did make contact with a creature of some sort out there. He spoke to me telepathically, and, well, generally speaking, he was relatively friendly. He said he was of rock. He's a flying creature of some sort. Rather unusual looking fellow, but he didn't seem particularly hostile towards us. He seemed more curious about our presence, if anything. And yes, we may be seeing him again. You know, he did say he'd keep an eye on us, and, well, I would imagine that he may have something that he requires help with. He was complaining about some sort of management problems from his side of things, so yes, I imagine he may request help with that. But yes, if you do see us being tailed by a particular flying individual, it might be him. He did ask if he could eat all of you, though, and I did say no, so...
That's good.
I appreciate that.
That's decent.
They seem to accept it, so... Hopefully he's a winged demon of his word.
Oh, okay.
So we have,
well,
what, 6 people following us right now? We have
I think it's
3
a few
dwarves.
more. There's like the children as well, isn't there?
3 dwarves,
Six.
the 2
3
children,
dwarves, the mom,
and their
and the 2
mother,
kids.
Harkina, yes.
Yikes.
The twin
That's a lot of
boys.
people.
Uh-huh.
And Lulu.
And Lulu. And Rhea.
Excellent
Rhea,
distraction
yeah.
on the bridge while we sneak by.
We have to fill the hole that we lost topside.
Hey.
Well,
We should
anything-
get going there first, before anyone else finds us.
I agree.
let's go.
Okay. I need a surreptitiousness check from the party. Unfortunately, most of these are going to be commoner rolls.
That was like the party.
Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh God, 6.
Sounds like we did swimmingly.
They do
don't
not do well. Oh no. Just so you know, your companions rolled a 2, a 3, a 4, a 7, a 1, and a 14.
Looks
Ah.
like we are starting a band walking through this
Is
city.
the children and Lulu.
I rolled a 21, so I'm keeping a healthy distance.
I rolled a 17, but apparently I am the freaking Piper of our group.
I love wearing heavy armor. I rolled a 4.
I also have
Lulu rolls a 2.
She's just
Of course she does.
with
This
me
is
yelling at the
great.
children.
I would
She's
be
still singing
surprised if she
songs.
didn't.
Oh my gosh. Wow.
Oh.
Wow. And Rhea rolls a 5.
Oh, come on, Joel.
Dude, hey, if this is any indication on how our rolls are going to go today, I think you guys might be okay.
Can I turn to Hugo and say, I don't know if this plan's going to work.
Well, I don't either, but at least I know which ones will be able to run away quietly when it doesn't. Francis is kind of on the edge, but you know, he always is.
Okay. So you begin to head towards the bridge. Super duper quietly and stealthily with no issues at all.
Mm-hmm.
Until Lulu takes it upon herself to begin to sing a song in which the children join in enthusiastically, as it were. And, well, does anyone shush them before it gets too bad?
I mean, I guess I'm the one back there, so I would just be like,
I love how resentful Justin is of being the childminder.
I'd just be like, hey, yeah, no, shh,
Shh, shh,
we could be killed here. Please stop.
Itsy bitsy spider. I'm just trying to keep the spirits high.
I am going to attempt
Oh no.
Oh.
to grab the elephant.
Oh.
Okay. Uh-huh.
And I'm just gonna be like, what would be really helpful here is if you just whispered with the children and just talk to them about some fanciful things that you enjoy. Otherwise, the children are not going to be able to live to be adults. I need you to understand this, Lulu. Please.
They won't be able to be adults?
Because if we get found out, we are going to die.
Oh. That's
So-
super duper sad.
That is correct, Lulu. But what's not sad is just chatting with the kids, just really quietly, just over there with them, just really nice and quiet.
Right. Hey, what's your favorite ice cream? And, just for funsies, this alerts all the zombies that are in the houses around you here, and they come tumbling out
Jesus.
of the rooms around your party, banging out of the doors because Lulu couldn't
are on the battle
shut
map.
up. Oh, yeah, they're on the battle map. You think I would leave them out?
Right.
As soon as I see this, I would like to just lightly, because I am a monk, so I have to say lightly. I'm just slapping Lulu on the trunk, man.
Ow! Yeah, roll me initiative. It's a bunch of zombies that were in the houses around here, and they've come rushing out of the doors because, as popular media tells us, zombies are attracted to sound. This will be fine. This will be
It'll be
fine.
great.
Yeah.
It looks
Have
like
me-
fine.
Most of us rolled so horribly.
It's
that wasn't
666,
great.
which is very fitting in hell.
2-7.
Nice.
Oh, that's not us. Cool.
It's
Oh, look
okay.
at all those zombies' high rolls. Joel, I thought you said everything was gonna be okay.
Yeah, there's a couple of zombies in the back where these children are too. Man, that's crazy.
So glad I'm back
Joel,
there.
would
with them.
Joel kill children outright?
Yeah, of course he would.
I can't wait to see this.
Joel killed
At this
children.
point, I want
Operation Hide
I-
Behind the Kiddies. Let's go.
Honestly, I want the kids to die. Just so
Oh
that
my
Lulu,
God.
No, I want the kids to die
Wow.
and Lulu to
Whoa.
live, so that Lulu will learn a fucking lesson to shut the hell up.
Someone clip that out of context so I can use it later, please. Wow.
I've said more controversial things.
No, you
Like, I don't
cannot
think it's
eat
maybe
the
eat-
children afterwards.
You're just adding to the already controversial things you've had. You have like a
Yo,
list.
the dude that does the timestamp that perfectly so that you just catch Justin.
Timestamps. Timestamps guy. Bless you, by the way. You're a
Iris
saint.
says some messed up stuff.
Oh my god.
Oh, dear.
Yeah, a bunch of zombies are gonna do the thing. Oh, all right. Well, one of them is next to Hugo, one of them is next to Rhea, and the other one is in the back next to Harkina Hunt, and so they will attack each of those respectively. One for Hugo, one for Rhea, one for Harkina. There's a 21 for Hugo, a 12 on Rhea, and a 4 for Harkina. So Harkina escapes that. The 21 hits for
that
5
hits me.
bludgeoning damage there.
Okey-dokey.
Rhea is a little bit too well armored in that situation. Okay. And now it is V's turn.
All right. Well, she's going to whisper to Shield. We really need that fireball right. I want that fireball right now. Okay.
Do you?
Do you? We're really close
Yeah,
quarters here.
No. I'm gonna put it out like further onto the street so that it comes like backwards essentially. So,
At the moment, there is no answer.
Shields.
what a pain.
Burst that vile shield.
All right. Well, V's gonna step up into the center of all of these guys and then use her lightning launcher at the one that just hit or went to hit Rhea.
Yeah, this one right here.
Yep. 15.
A 15 will hit. They're zombies. They're very slow moving here. So for 12 total points of damage, you blast them. Bits of them go flying off.
Okay, he's still up.
Oh yeah.
Okay, hit him again.
17,
17.
for another 10, which
10.
that one will blow a hole into his chest and back into the room whence he came, and he dies.
Okay. And then I'll just be like, I'll hold these back. Go help the children, Rhea.
Children are way back here.
And pass
The children are way back here. It is Harkina Hunt's turn, and she's in a bit of a bind back here to protect her children. She will make a dagger attack against one of these zombies here and rolls a 14, which will hit. And she hits for 2 points of damage. Good job, Harkina. And then she gestures to the children to hide behind, and they're going to try. The zombies are going to definitely try an attack of opportunity against one of these twin boys.
Oh, Joel, how can you live with yourself?
And it does hit.
Dumb kids
Oh,
don't know how to
Joel!
disengage.
This boy takes 2 points of bludgeoning damage. They're children. They don't know how to disengage.
They're infected now. We're gonna have to put them down after the fight.
Probably. Trescott, it is your turn.
Children, no. And can I be here? I know,
Yeah.
just, like,
Look at the flowers.
stuff
Yeah,
there.
it's a bit tight in here, but yeah, absolutely.
Gonna take a meaty old swing at this guy here with my long sword. Bang.
That's a nat 20.
Oh, nat
Nice.
20. Let's go.
Continuing
By the nine
the
divines.
Trescott
I've had
nat
so
20
many
train.
of those.
Yeah,
And that's 14 points.
14 points of damage as you slash into the creature here. Yes, still standing.
Swing again.
27.
Wow, I
that was
rolled
a
19 there.
19, yeah. For
That's
12.
12
Yeah,
points.
that'll be enough. It goes down as you hack
Children,
off a
I'm
couple of its
coming.
limbs.
And I'll stand here to try and get in between the zombie and the children.
Yeah, good plan. Because that's the zombie that's going to attempt to attack you here. It rolls a 22 to hit for 4 points of
does hit.
damage here.
All right.
Okay, cool. The one up north here is going to close the distance and try and attack V. As it slams out, it rolls a 10 and will miss. Lulu is very apologetic, and she goes, well, I remember how to do something. She's going to make a trumpeting sound. She's gonna fly up here, make a little trumpeting sound, and she's going to blast these two zombies in a cone of force. That can, unfortunately, is very loud. It can be heard up to 600 feet away.
Oh, bloody Nora!
And,
I'm helping.
But she is going to deal 5d6 bludgeoning damage to them. Or excuse me, thunder damage. Yeah, okay, she deals 16 points of damage to the group here. These two zombies. But it is very loud. Okay.
Did you say it was thunderous?
I would indeed say it was thunderous. Okay, two zombies in front of V are going to make some attacks here. Click. One's a nat 20 for 9 points of damage. The other one is a 6 and will miss. This one here is going to take a step forward and start attacking the dwarves. Rolls an 11 and deals 3 points of damage. This one here is going to attack the dwarf next to him. Rolls an 8 and will miss. All right, and it is now Rhea's turn.
Rhea. I mean, Rhea's just gonna hit the zombie that's below her.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, she has a cool longsword now,
Indeed.
and she has multi-attack.
Yeah, I gave her +1.
She got a 22 and a 15.
Yeah, for 7 and 8. 15 total points of damage. She slashes into this one here.
And she will rotate around. I guess there's no way. Is there like any blown out section of this house?
I mean, there's like a door here, and then these two kind of came out of a window.
Yeah, she's fine.
Okay. The one south of Hugo here is going to make an attack, and will miss Cyrus.
All right. It's clobbering time. I'm gonna go ahead and smack the zombie.
Yeah.
Right below me that attacked the dwarf man.
Yep.
We're gonna go ahead and hit him with my mace. So
20
to
hits. Yeah, absolutely.
hit, deals 18.
18. That is 8.
I meant 8. I totally meant 8. I did.
Deals 18 points of damage.
1000% meant 8. Totally did. Extra attack. I will hit him again.
Okay. 22 for 7 more. Yeah.
And then I will use a bonus action for flurry of blows.
Yeah, for 9. Oh, yeah. That'll put him down.
Cool. And then I will move down here. Actually, I think I can move. I mean, yeah, I'm fast. I can move all the way down here.
Yes. So.
Oh, I mean, I was gonna go walk around.
Yeah, you're good.
Yeah. I'm speedy. Gonzalez.
Just checking the gaps. All right, Hugo. You got 2 zombies next to you.
Yeah, I'm gonna look absolutely furious at the idea of having to engage myself in disgusting melee combat.
Yes.
And I am going to flash out my soul knives and take a swipe at this zombie directly in front of me. So there's one to my right.
Yes.
The first is a 22 to hit.
Absolutely, for 7 points of psychic
and it
damage.
also
Wow.
does 11 points of sneak because it's next to Rhea.
Okay. It goes down.
And nice. And then I'll swipe at the one with my offhand. That is just below that one. And that is unfortunately a 9 to hit.
Which still hits because they're
Okay,
zombies.
For 9 points of psychic damage.
Yeah, they are zombies, which weirdly enough, not immune to psychic damage. I just find that interesting.
They like brains, so they clearly care about their mental health.
They must
so
care
psychic damage is probably very efficient against them.
All right, Hugo. Anything else?
You're assessing the scenario, and I know I'll take an attack of opportunity. That's fine. I'll step up here to help V out. There you go.
Okay. It is a 14 to hit, which will miss you.
Yep.
Francis's turn.
It's the end of my turn.
Okay, well, I would call out to V and Hugo, I'm going to do the thing again. Shut your eyes. And
I
then
will close my eyes.
We're
so
fine. Take care of the children.
I use my reaction to close my eyes.
Children are dying.
in a 30-foot cube, so from here to up here, I will cast Hypnotic Pattern. So anyone who sees the pattern in the cube needs to make a Wisdom saving throw.
Yeah. Jom.
Bloody Nora.
It's fine, right? There's
Finally, drugs cube.
I guess, I'm going to just make the assumption the other ones are going to do it. We're going to say the ones captured in this here. What is the DC for the save?
It will be 14, Joel.
Wow. All right. 2 of them save and 1 of them fails.
Bastard. All right. Okay, so it's charmed by me. It's incapacitated and the speed is 0.
Yes.
Until it takes damage. It's a concentration spell, so I'm just going to put a little dot on myself. And then I will then yell out, "Children, Hakina, gaze upon my ethereal form," and I will use my
He's gone bloody mad.
I'll use my Mantle of Inspiration.
Yes.
To give them 5 temporary hit points each, and they can use their reaction to move without using an attack of opportunity or without the enemy. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Absolutely. Harkina will not choose to move, but they do seem heartened by your Mantle of Inspiration.
Come to the strange ethereal man, children. I will protect you.
Okay. Anything else, Francis? Movement or otherwise?
No, I will. I'm right where I want to be. Honestly,
You're in the mix, yeah, but defended on all sides. Feels good. Okay. Hey, Trescott. The zombie you killed gets up.
Of course it does.
And makes an attack against you. It will miss. The one south of Rhea also gets up and makes an attack against Rhea and deals 7 points of damage. One south of Harkina will attempt to attack. Let's flip a coin here. 1 is Cyrus, 2 is Harkina. Deals 4 damage to Harkina, so she takes the. Thankfully, she has that temporary hit points there.
Thank goodness.
Otherwise, that's a mess for her. And oh yeah, you remember that one that got thrown back into the room? Yeah, that one gets up too. They rolled really well on Constitution saving throws. They're going to attack Hugo here and will miss. V, what would you like to do?
Nice.
They're getting up. We can't. Oh goodness. I think we need to run. I think we need to run.
Will the children be able to keep up? We're surrounded on all sides.
We are rather cut off, I'm afraid.
What should we do? V for now is just gonna like knock one down until someone else kind of like decides. So, she's gonna use her lightning launcher on the one next to her. She's kind of like panicking.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right. 15.
15 for 12 points of damage. Yeah, I mean it goes down.
It goes down.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So at that point, V's gonna move down towards the other ones, towards the ones with Francis, and trying to like knock them down again, essentially.
Okay.
And then hit her with another lightning launcher.
An attack of opportunity from the one north of you here will end up missing. Is a 16.
Okay. 14.
14 to hit. This one next to you here?
Yep.
Yeah, does hit. Does 10 points of damage and goes down.
Okay. We need to knock them down and leave now. And she'll end her turn there.
Okay. Harkina will attempt to use her dagger again. She rolls a 15 and deals 1 point of damage.
Nice.
Yeah. Yep, she's not like the best at doing this stuff. Trescott, what do you want to do?
I wish I was a cleric and could just like, everything around me.
Yeah.
Can't do that, unfortunately. So I am just gonna hack and slash. I'm gonna actually hit the one that just stood up again.
Okay.
Try to get him on the floor again. Swap.
16 does
It's a
hit.
16, and that's 9 damage.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, it goes down again.
And I will swing at the other one,
Okay.
and that's a 9.
Does hit.
Lovely.
Zombies for 12
and
points
12
of damage. Yeah. That one is still up for the moment.
Bugger. Yeah, I guess that's it for me.
Okay. The one that you just attacked will attempt to attack you back and will miss horribly.
Nice.
Lulu. Did I do good? Did I do good? Did I do okay?
No.
Did I? And I'm gonna roll a percentile die. Okay. The zombies around Harkina. Let's roll a D2 here. 1 for Cyrus, 2 for Harkina, and 3 for the dwarf. Harkina? Oh god. Harkina goes down. The children cry out as their mother is torn down by the zombies.
Hmm.
Okay.
I would do the same, I think.
The children.
Does Lulu do anything?
Does Lulu do anything? Not right now. No.
Okay.
She uses her reaction to say, bruh.
She goes, no, please. The one north of Hugo here is going to make an attack. It is a 14 to hit and will miss. It's Rhea's turn.
Rhea. Both the zombies around Rhea are still dead, right?
For the time being, this one here and this one here are both down. Everything with an X on it is currently down.
Cool.
I think we should go Trescott's route. Run down the alley.
Perhaps that is the way out. I mean, the awful racket made earlier is going to be bringing more, I would assume.
Yeah.
Rhea is going to attack the zombie to her. The one next to her.
Yeah.
It's still alive.
Sure.
19 and 13 for 20 points of total damage.
Yeah, it goes down.
Cool. Yeah, so she's just gonna kind of get real close to the kids, and she's relatively strong. Yeah, just to potentially, if she sees an opening, she might try and run with the kids or something. I don't know.
All right, Cyrus, it is your turn.
All right, I'm gonna fudge. I hope zombies don't have high constitution, but screw it.
They're zombies.
I don't know. But I'm gonna finally use use my my magic initiate. I'm going to cast Word of Radiance. Whip out my staff and bring it down. Each creature of my choice that can see me within 5 feet, so just the 2 zombies next to me, are gonna potentially get hurt.
Okay.
I utter a divine word. Praise the sun. It's several words, but shut up.
It clearly in Celestial though.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
They have to succeed on a con saving throw or take 2d6 radiant damage.
Okay. One rolls an 8, the other one rolls a 22.
All right, well, one of them takes 2d6 radiant damage.
Roll it. For 7 points. Yeah, the one to your north shies back from your words of radiance. Take 7 points of damage.
I have a bonus action that I can use. Shoot. Do I have to attack to do that?
Yes.
Okay. I am going to use my other spiel, which is Shield of Faith.
Yeah, okay.
I was gonna give this to Harkina, but she went down awkwardly before I could.
Who's it going to?
The dwarf, the one dwarf has 2 health.
Sure, I will give it to the dwarf that has been hurt.
Okay. Yeah,
So they get a +2
her right
to
here.
their AC.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Okay.
+2 to the AC, and that is my turn.
Excellent. Hugo.
Yes. I am going to. Well, I'm still mobbed. So yeah, I'm gonna strike out at the one to the north of me first.
Okay.
With my soul knife, which will be 20 unnatural 20 to hit.
Definitely hits. 6 plus.
No
Ooh,
sneak
no
for me though.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna lash out at it with my offhand as well, which is 23 to hit for another 6. Not the best damage rolls.
Do you get
Literally
the benefit?
one's on both.
Do you get the benefit of your dex on your offhand still?
Yes, because specific overrules general, and 2 weapon fighting says you don't add it. Soul knife fighting doesn't say that, so you do actually add it to your damage roll.
Okay, interesting.
That's how rules written works.
Yeah. All right. That is action, bonus action. Anything else?
No, I'm just gonna stand here, holding them off, I guess.
All right, Francis.
I will begin my turn, Joel, by casting Aid at 3rd level, targeting Hugo, Harkina, and the dwarf on 2 health. Their max health all increases by 10, and they gain 10 points.
10.
Dear God.
Whoa.
Yes.
Huge.
Wow.
And then I shall use my bonus action to bestow Bardic Inspiration upon V.
Damn, that's a turn.
Well,
Okay.
my max is 43 right now. Okay.
Yeah.
How long is
Oh
that
wait,
last?
shit! Hold on, wait. Is that a concentration spell? Oh, it's not. And it lasts 8 hours.
No, you just do that.
Okay.
Arkina
That's
just
pretty
got
sad.
like super healthy. This is the healthiest she's ever been.
Worry not, I am here.
Wow. Okay.
Rank now.
That's my turn though. That's
Okay.
all I got.
Excellent. Trescott, the zombie next to you seems to stay down.
Oh.
As does the one next to V. The one in the south end here is going to make an attack against Cyrus. It is a 13 to hit, which will miss. And then one inside the door here next to Hugo rolls a 5 and misses as well. V, what would you like to do?
Okay. V is going to say, this way, and she's gonna try to run next to Trescott and hit the thing. Can I be there? Is there enough room?
Is there enough room? Sort of. It's a bit of a
on
squeeze.
top of it. Yeah. Okay. Well, I'm gonna try to lightning launcher that zombie right there for 20.
20 definitely hits for 11 total points of damage. This one goes down.
Okay. And I'm gonna say, okay, this way. It's free. Go, everyone, go that way. And then she's actually gonna move back to Hugo. And I'm gonna use my second lightning launcher to get to the one north of Hugo.
Okay.
For 13.
13 for 6 points of
And then
damage.
6.
Yep. Does not go down yet, but
Okay.
definitely seems injured. Anything else?
That's it. That's
Okay.
all my turn.
Arkina gets up. She's alive. Her children cheer. She's still kind of in the mix here. She's gonna try and oh gosh.
Get him.
Yeah. Yeah.
Arkina MVP, to be honest with you.
Stay away from my kids.
She deals 4 more points of damage to the one next to you here. Okay. I mean, she's doing the thing. Let's see. The dwarves. Gosh, she's like out of spell slots, but she will pick up a stick off the ground and attempt to utilize it as an improvised weapon and misses. Trescott.
I agree with V. Everyone this way. And I
Pick
will.
up the kids and run.
You know, it was funny you mentioned that.
Take one under both arms.
It is amazing that you mentioned that. That was kind of what I was trying to do. I wanted to kind of shepherd them with me down this little alleyway, if I can do so.
Okay. Yeah. You snatch the 2 children up
Scoop them up.
and run down the way.
Yep. I'll stop here to make sure everyone else comes, but I'll basically be shepherding like a mother goose.
Okay.
Come, children,
And,
hold tight to my mustache.
Exactly. And actually, because I have to say this at least once, children, stand behind me, and then
Nice.
I will.
It is
end my turn with
a legal obligation.
Preparing if this zombie below me or beside me were to stand up to slash them.
You have your hands full.
Oh, that's
as it
true with
were.
kids. Never mind.
Kick them.
Use the children. An
I
improvised
will use
weapon.
the children as clubs. Yes.
You're might have to do that because this one does stand up
Bugger.
and
That's
makes an attack against you.
How dare you?
Roll me a dexterity saving throw to protect the
Don't drop
children.
kids. 15.
Okay. You take the 2 points of damage that the children would have
Ow.
taken otherwise, and the zombie is alive. Lulu comes flying over here and begins to harry the zombie. Don't do that! Hey, stop! Don't! Quit it! Stop that! And casts light on it. So the
Nice.
zombie lights up.
I'm good.
Oh gosh, okay. The one to the north of Hugo makes an attack here as a 22 to hit for 3 points of damage, Hugo. The one here, roll a d4. One does end up being Cyrus then. 12 to hit will miss. And the other one is Day Still Rhea.
Rhea is there. I mean, Lulu's tiny. She's just gonna be like, "Go,
Yeah, Lulu's flying, so you don't really have to worry about her.
Rhea is going to still act as a protector and attempt to murder the zombie next to her. 11 and 8.
Yeah, both of those hit. It goes down.
17.
Yeah,
Cool.
it absolutely goes down. Okay.
All right. So she will join Trescott back there,
And then
that'll be your turn.
Cyrus.
Probably these fucking zombies did.
Yeah.
Get him. 1-2 punch.
I mean, yeah. I'm gonna go and keep the staff out
Okay.
and hit him with the rock. So
Okay.
I'm gonna go ahead and hit the zombie. Let's see. I think I'm gonna hit the zombie to my left with a good old-fashioned quarterstaff. 21 to hit, 11 damage.
Yep. You crunch through some of its rotting flesh and bone.
As a bonus action, I will do Flurry of Blows on that one. 26 and
You
9.
still have your secondary attack with the quarterstaff.
I know.
Oh, okay. I mean, yeah,
I
both
figured
of those
these would
hit.
do less damage. So it's 11 total.
It goes down.
Cool. Then I'm going to use my second hit with my quarterstaff on the zombie ahead of me
Okay.
for 26, 11 to hit.
Yeah. You
Literally
crunch into that one as well. It does not go down, but it is, I mean, it's a zombie. It seems pretty hurt.
That'd be a stupid decision. I was gonna say I'm gonna stand on the zombie's face.
Yeah.
No, it seems kind of dumb. I'll go ahead and end.
All right.
End my turn there.
Hugo.
No face standing. All right. I will. Yeah, I'll cunning action disengage. And if we are booking it, and I'll run back to here. And then I'll turn around. Wait, how far was that? Let's have a look. That
Not
was
super far.
15 feet. Yeah, that's fine. I will turn around and fire a shot with my longbow towards the one that I've got the most clear view of, which would be. Sorry, I've got the wrong thing selected. Which would be that one to the right.
He is actually inside a door. So
do I have a clearer view on this one here?
Yep, definitely.
Okay, I'll fire that one. And that is a 28 to hit.
Yeah, and you slam it into the brain
damage
with your arrow.
And I have 2 sneak. Wow. Oh, in the brain. Nice headshot. Got it. Okay, and yeah, then I'll honestly use the other 15 of my movement to keep booking it, I guess.
Okay.
And I'm over that. That's the end of my turn.
Francis.
Okay, can I shoot at the one that Cyrus
Yes.
hit to his north? I'm just going to fire
Which,
the other.
as a note, you do get 2 Eldritch Blasts. It is based on your character level, not your Warlock level.
Why do you get to do it twice?
Yeah.
Cantrips at character level. Yeah.
I did not realize that.
Okay, well, here comes... Wait, I pressed it? Why didn't it flash up?
That's
There
a
it
nat
is.
20.
Oh, nat 20. Wha-bam!
Blap.
Blam.
Yeah, he died.
Yeah,
he
I
goes
just-
down.
Yeah, eat shit, zombie. And then, well, I can't really see the one in the doorway, so I guess I won't get to attack twice. And I don't
Oh,
really
you
want
could
to hit the
attack
one.
this one.
Yeah, but he's charmed, Joel. I don't want to wake him up. I don't think I can one
You
shot.
have advantage on it,
Yeah,
and
but I
he's
don't
been
think
hit
I'll be able to-
already.
I'm gonna down him. Just
All right, okay. All right, I may as well just. All right, okay.
Just
Here
the
comes
Eldritch
Use
Blast
it!
twice.
24
All
for
right,
7.
seven.
Yeah, and you blast him, and he blap.
Take that, you fuck. And then I'll
There are kids around.
Oh, you're quite right, Cyrus. then I'll run down the alleyway as well. And then
Yeah. The one remaining shambles out the door and attempts to hit V. Rolls a 6 and misses. V, what do you want to do?
I'm gonna pop him.
I'm gonna go bop him.
I'm
All
gonna
right.
pop him. 13.
13 does
11.
hit for 11 total points of damage, and blap goes down. Okay.
All right. So, yeah, I'm gonna run down just in case. I'm gonna stand right here just in case anything wakes up again, because she doesn't know. And try to, get the civilians this way.
Yeah. On Harkina's turn, yeah, she goes obviously to her children. The dwarves will also, beat a hasty retreat while they can, dashing out that direction. It looks like none of them have gotten up yet. Prescott, what do you want to do?
I will put the children down.
Okay.
So they can be with their mother.
Yes.
And basically just stay at the front of the line here, kind of like this, in case anybody does wake up. And I say, V, come on, let's go. Cyrus, you as well.
I mean, I'm fast. I'll be fine.
Whatever. Just
Lulu
stay then.
uses her entire turn to float around. Okay. Rhea.
Rhea will essentially do the same thing as Trescott, protecting the front line. And, well... we have people back there. She's going to protect the front line, ready in action if the zombie in front of her gets up.
Sure. Cyrus?
Cyrus is a speed demon, so he's just going to go up here.
Yeah.
And also ready in action to Radiant Sunbolt something if it gets up.
Yeah, I think you and Hugo both noticed that the one that was just put down kind of shifts a little bit. It moves just slightly.
Die.
Are you sunbolting that then? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
You blast it with 10 points of radiant damage, and it incinerates and dies. Now, it looks like the immediate threat has been handled. But that trumpet sound from Lulu was really loud. And as you look up into the sky, you definitely see flying devilish forms scouting the area.
Everybody act dead.
Perhaps we should get
Cyrus is
inside.
dead again.
Where there's a roof.
Yes, perhaps into one of the houses, I think, may be a pertinent course of action. I'm gonna, go and dart. I'll dart, like, up the street and see what is the most suitable house to, dip into.
Sure. Yeah. Go up there and then roll me a perception check.
Okie dokie. That is
gonna drag it back to this.
a 16.
16. Yeah. As you kind of look up and around, you're like, oh, yeah, we drew some attention here, but you have gotten much closer to the bridge. There's a, burned out house somewhere like right there, which would likely be a suitable location to lie low for a bit.
Yeah, I'll dip into it and kind of usher the others in.
Yeah. I think they quickly follow behind, some of them a little bit, scared or hurt. But you do make it inside the house. Go ahead and everyone roll me a stealth check to not be noticed by the scouts.
20.
Can't wait for this.
Oh yeah.
Unnatural.
I'm sure it'll be fine.
5. Wow, the people.
Harkina rolled a 51. Look at that.
I got a 20.
Nice.
Arkina.
I'd also
and
like to do
crew.
something at some point.
Yeah.
Wouldn't we all, John?
Okay.
Wouldn't we all?
Yeah. This is a much higher group stealth, and it seems that like as you're kind of peeking out the windows here in this house that have been blasted out, and you look up into the sky, the flying creatures, they stick around for a bit of time. It's probably about 15 minutes of you sitting here in this house, waiting for them to pass. So yeah, Trescott, what did you want to do?
I not really pertinent anymore, but I was just going to use divine sense to make sure I can I'm not going to say sense them coming, but
Gonna get a migraine if you use divine sense here. Jeez.
here, yeah, exactly right.
You're flashbanged.
Yeah, there's a lot going on here.
I can imagine.
Lulu is actually a celestial.
Ooh, fancy.
So that's nice. But yeah, I mean, the devilish forms that are flying up in the air, they're definitely fiends.
They're there.
They're there. Yeah. And yeah, they circle for a time, probably about 15 minutes or so. Maybe investigate the zombie location and the combat there. But it doesn't seem that they find you as you hide in the ruins of this particular building.
I think that V's has gone over to Lulu and the children and are giving them a little talking to about making sure that we're quieter because things like that. And I would especially towards the children be like, your mother protected you so well. You want to make her job easier, right? You don't want to hurt her.
I'm gonna guilt these children.
Yeah, I'm gonna guilt the children.
While V's doing that, Cyrus is absolutely gonna go over, not address the children really, because I don't technically blame them. I'm just be like, what did I say? Shut up.
Just harsh.
You watch as
Not at the children.
as
just
tears
at, Lulu.
tears begin to stream down Lulu's face. She feels very
Lulu.
sad.
You can be a big help, but we just need you to be quiet here. Look, if we need you to be loud, we'll let you know. Because sometimes that'll come in. The thing that you did when you did the trumpet thing, that was okay.
That was okay.
But please, I appreciate that you're trying to keep the kids happy. That's a great, noble thing.
Okay.
Just do it quietly.
What's your favorite ice cream?
Mint
chocolate
chip,
chip.
obviously. Yeah.
I don't know if I've had
This guy, I like you already, Trescott. You clearly have excellent taste.
But don't you think that, like, mint is like toothpaste and then you're just having chocolate and toothpaste together?
You don't?
Okay, well, first off, I don't eat my toothpaste particularly, so, no.
You don't eat your toothpaste?
I just imagine Lulu just literally just gobbles down tubes of toothpaste.
Yeah, of course.
Just like,
I think there are different types of mint as well, I think it may be a slight variation, but...
I guess I'll have to give mint chocolate chip ice cream another chance.
Well, what's your favorite?
Rocky Road.
There's no saving you, Lulu. I'm sorry.
You belong in hell.
This is why you're here.
She seems suitably chagrined at you, Cyrus, for being called out. The children are, bashful. It's like they tried their best, but
yeah, like I think V would be like, you want to help her. You were doing such a good job, and you even ran away. You can do it. You just have to be quieter.
He just tripped over my shoes because my shoe came untied.
Here, let me tie it for you.
Yeah.
You did like the tightest
Super
knot you
tight.
have.
like double knot, triple knot.
Oh, but that really hurts.
Hey, that's really tight. Careful.
Oh, okay.
Like Harkita's just like watching this happen.
I'm used to like hard tinkering, so like this like delicate thing is like not her style.
I don't think I'm ever gonna get that off of them. So, time passes. What do you want to do? You want to try and make another push for the bridge?
Now let's just live in this house for the rest of all time, I think.
I quite like it here, yes. Let's climb on the walls.
Sorry, YouTube. I tried to keep this going. It looks like the adventure ends here in the house. And
Children, would you like to play with my magic bean?
What?
Hang on.
Joel, how long did we say the bridge was? Like,
Oh gosh. Let me find the specific length. I do believe it was
Over
something like
10 feet.
60. Yeah, over 10 feet. A bridge 20 feet wide and 100 feet long.
Exactly, that's over 10 feet.
It is over 10 feet. It's over 10 tens of feet.
Huge.
Just a question: did we sit in this house long enough to constitute a short rest?
That would be 1 hour. It has been 15 total minutes of
Never
waiting.
mind
So
then.
you could, if you would like to, wait the extra time.
I don't know. I feel like we should keep moving.
I think we should keep going after the whole trumpet incident, yes.
Best to keep moving in the loud area.
Yes.
Okay.
Well, let's go.
Onwards and upwards.
Onwards and
Stealthily,
upwards.
I might ask.
Yeah, let's find out how that goes as you exit the location here. Okay, our group of commoners did pretty good this time.
Rolled an 11.
As we make our way closer to Torm's Blade Bridge, yeah, I think you approach, and maybe you're, at this building right here, kind of peeking down the bridge itself. There are 6 devilish beings towards the center of the bridge there, keeping watch towards both sides. You see a couple of those bearded devils, as well as the flying spined ones. Closer to the bridge here, you do see the runes that span across it, etched into the stonework of the bridge.
Does it look like, Joel, if someone were stealthy enough, they could get to the runes without being seen by the creatures on the bridge?
Probably. Now,
So
if they could do something about those runes, we're not sure yet, but they could approach.
Well, we certainly have people who can make it there unseen.
Do the runes look familiar?
Roll me a religion check.
Ooh! Finally, I get to use the thing that I do have proficiency in.
That's a 7.
Nice.
Efficient.
Proficient.
Are you kidding me?
Can I
Sag.
also try to see?
Sure.
Okay.
That's a 7.
Hey, that's a 7.
We're heathens.
High 5.
I think Rhea would speak up and say, the bridges were consecrated to Torm at some point in time, probably a couple hundred years back.
And I suggest I don't go. Who feels like going?
I think I can probably decipher them if I'm close enough.
Perhaps V and Trescott. I know Trescott is a big lummox in his armor, but he is something is with him of
It's
a higher
disposable,
plane.
yes. I mean,
Yeah,
yes.
that
So
is-
yes, that's the one, yes.
I don't want to say he's a paladin, but do we know that Trescott's a paladin?
He's a great
We know
honking holy
Trescott,
paladin.
when he casts his
stole armor.
spells, he holds a really nice rock
Very
And
nice, shiny, smooth
He
stone.
does actually have a bunch of armor on with Torm's signet, like, symbols all over it. Which, you know, kind of ticked Rhea off a little bit. Since he seems to be robbing paladins of Torm.
Rhea,
Robbing.
you said
Recycling.
that the master of this place used to be an angel? Not the city,
I'm sorry, you mean Zariel?
Yeah.
Zariel came when we were beset on all sides by devils to free us from that, and then led the charge into Avernus to rid the scourge forever, and then was summarily locked inside.
Sorry, out of character. Didn't we hear that Zariel did become evil? If we
Zariel
didn't, that's my bad.
was an angel. I think you kind of know.
It was mentioned that she stayed here, I think, so it was like heavily implied when we spoke to the wizard and Lulu, whose name I can't. What's the wizard's name? Traxigor.
Traxigor.
Yeah, there you go. When you spoke to Traxigor, I think it was implied that she'd stayed behind, so she's probably not that angelic anymore. But I don't think we know anything for sure.
Okay, that's an oops, because obviously, like me as a person, I know that, but I wasn't. I blended my knowledge.
God, you just spoiled it.
Wow, unbelievable. Yeah, I'm not sure you super know, like, the specifics of that. It is heavily implied so far.
I think it would be okay if I just headed there alone, as long as you can watch.
Right, well, if you need a big, strong paladin, just give Trescott a wave, and I'm sure he'll come right over it.
For sure.
I will come to protect if needed. But I know I am quite lummoxy. I look at Francis.
You are.
I think the phrase is lamoxical, actually.
That's a great word, by the way. If it's real, I love it.
If it's not real, I've just made it real. So.
I like it.
Okay. I would like to go as stealthily as possible, hopefully.
Right.
To see the runes.
All right,
If
roll
I
me
can
stealth.
do it as distant as possible.
Yeah.
19.
Roll me stealth. Yeah, so I think you can approach it pretty easily here. As stealthy as you are, you're kind of like down off the side of the bridge where it connects to land here. And you look over the side, and below you, 500 feet, you can see the river Styx, as well as what seems to be some kind of battle raging down on the ground amongst these black iron pillars that have these huge chains strapping the city of El Terrell down. And as you look there, a shift in the land as you watch the tower shift downwards, dragging the city lower, and I need everyone to roll me a dexterity saving throw.
No.
Fuck. 20. Unnatural. The unnatural 20 of those.
17.
Ooh, V and Trescott did really well with 6 and 9.
Hey.
V, you fall prone to the ground. Trescott as well. Trescott hiding next to this particular building. A bit of rubble comes falling down onto you and hits you for 1 point of damage right in the head.
Bonk.
Baltus?
Ow.
No, you're far enough away from the building that it wouldn't matter.
Trescott,
Rocks
are you
fall, the
okay?
party gets hurt slightly.
But you do find, V, that you got very close to falling off the edge.
I just like she's like scooting away. Railings. Need railings.
Railings.
Okay. I would like to get up as quietly as I can to just read those runes.
Arcana, history, or religion.
Okay. Let's go with Arcana. 25.
You recognize the runes etched into the stonework of the bridge could be activated to produce some kind of radiant energy, harmful to fiends and undead. Looking at the runes themselves, it looks like you need to say the proper words. You're not exactly sure what that might be.
Words. Okay, words. And there's no like hints around or anything, like any like near the runes, like anything etched or.
I don't think so.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think V would try to get back to the group then.
Yeah. Easily enough, you can return to it.
Okay. I think she would also go straight to Rhea.
Mm-hmm.
Rhea, it seems that they need words to activate. Do you know what they might be?
Probably one of the prayers to Torm. At least that would be my guess.
Okay, and you know these?
Yes, or taught them in our training.
Okay, Rhea. I think we can go to the bridge, and we'll hold them off just in time for you maybe to chant them.
Oh.
Try your best.
Okay, there's like 8 different ones to try, but yeah, sure.
I wonder if we can get the other party members to learn them. Some of the civilians, perhaps they can help. I don't know. I mean, there's 8 of them.
They're a bit lengthy, Prescott, which if you were a proper paladin of Torm, you would know.
Which I don't.
Zing. That was a total burn on you, Trasco. Idiot.
Yeah.
I'm worried that if
Shut
there's
up,
too
Francis.
I'm worried if there's too many words at the same time, the runes might not pick them up.
Do the runes have ears?
I feel like you would have to say it, like,
I think you'd have to
there's
speak
cluster.
it clearly. Yeah.
All right. I
You
was
have to
just
start with
trying
rune
to.
Lexa.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm sorry, I don't know rune law.
Look, is it possible that, rather than fighting those on the bridge, that Rhea could just get close enough and quietly recite all 8 prayers?
Well, that's what we're going to try, I think, but I don't know how loudly the words need to be said.
We'll try quietly first.
Okay. I will bring you over there.
Okay. It's
And if quietly doesn't work, then you can say them normally. And if that doesn't work, then we can get Lulu to say them.
Hey.
What? She was just like trying to catch this moth. That's it here.
Poor moth, man. Taking all the way to Avernus. Jeez.
Yeah, right?
Trumpet blast the moth.
Okay. All right. Rhea, even with their heavy armor here, rolls a 15 on their stealth check. You make their
I have
way
to get
over
back,
to the
right?
bridge.
So.
Yep, if you'd like to. 25.
25.
You make your way there and kind of are off to the side, and she like looks at the runes here and looks around nervously, and then kneels at it and places a hand on the bridge itself and begins reciting these prayers under her breath here for a time. There are 8 of them. They are pretty lengthy, but fortunately it seems that the 3rd prayer is the one that does it. The bridge lights up with an incredible flash of light and maintains that for a while. The light pouring outwards from it immediately deals 23 total points of damage to the creatures on the bridge.
Nice.
Nice.
That being said, what do you want to do now? Do we just want to wait, or?
I guess my question is,
No,
do the demons and devils realize where this chanting's coming from? Do they understand that, oh my god, the bridge is on fire because of
I mean, like,
something?
they know something's wrong because they're being burned alive by holy fire.
Yeah, but do they see Rhea, I guess is my question.
So far, as you guys kind of like observe this area here, it doesn't look like it. They don't seem to be, moving closer to them or anything. They seem to be trying to get away or off. The flying creatures have, they've escaped the area, as it were, as this, radiant energy explodes outwards from the bridge, and they're flying off. The bearded devils, however, are less fortunate, as they tried to make the 50-foot run to the other side and end up taking 4d10 more worth of damage and die. But it does look like these spine devils, for the time being, have lived because they can fly off the edge.
we just cross now? I think we should go.
I think we should go. Yes.
I think we need to go before they. It's very bright.
Let's yeet ourselves across the bridge, please.
Yeah. So you run, and you run across the bridge here as it is blindingly bright on it. Roll me, whoever is leading, a survival check as you try to make your way across this ridiculously bright bridge with no railings on either side.
Who's the fastest runner, says the person with 20 decks, hoping it isn't him. Yes, Cyrus, go.
18.
Cyrus is the fastest. So he leads the charge across and seems to keep his footing sure. He makes his way across the entirety of the bridge. I think the Spine Devils probably notice, but cannot approach while you're on the bridge for the time being. Rhea, the children, Harkina, and the dwarves all join you, running across as swiftly as possible. And you make it to the other side. What do you want to do once you're there? The devils have definitely noticed you. They can't approach the bridge, but they can definitely approach the road.
I think. Sorry.
Since I would be the first one over, I would definitely be readying in action to shoot a radiant sunbolt as soon as one of the devils in the air comes within range.
What's the range?
Somehow only 30 feet, I think.
Okay, yep.
Makes me sad.
B, what did you want to do?
I was gonna tell all of the civilians to find the nearest abandoned building, and we'll stay out and deal with them.
Okay. Yeah. Sounds good. They duck into just the closest building. It's partially collapsed and hopefully doesn't fall in any more on them, but they're inside of it now. Yeah, and you all make it to the other side and turn around and kind of wait. Those of you with ranged weapons, I think you can already start taking some pot shots at the devilish creatures here. Yeah, so go ahead and just roll a round of attacks here. Unfortunately, they are further out than 30 feet. They're kind of flying in and around the bridge, which is a bit of a ways away here. We love that 1 on that force damage, Francis. That's really wow.
Let me take a shot.
An eldritch wet noodle.
Just a limp hand. It's just.
I'll do it.
Yeah. Yeah, and you begin to take these shots at them here, and it deals some damage. Actually. Oh wow, I rolled super high on that first one. The remaining ones are taken out of the air. They did not really survive the first blast of the radiant energy. And those
cheesed that one.
Yeah, those Spine Devils die. Yeah, wow. Okay. What do you do after that? You turn around, you blast them out of the sky. Now what?
I mean, I feel like we go into the. I would go into the building to make sure, just in case I told them to run into the, a zombie building, should probably go check.
Yeah, you go in, and it's a partially collapsed building. It doesn't look like it's occupied in any way. Seems good. Seems okay. About a minute passes, and the light from the bridge fades away.
I feel like we should book it.
I am inclined to agree. Try to get to High Hall ASAP.
Because that is going to cause lots of people to come over, demons and devils themselves, to come over and investigate, and we don't want to be anywhere close to this bridge.
High Hall from this location is 1 mile away.
That's quite far.
Hope everyone brought their hiking shoes.
I'm gonna run that in 4 minutes.
Yeah, Francis can. Wow, Francis. Nice. Excellent. Harkina looks at you and goes, I don't think the children can.
True.
Oh no.
The dwarves go, dwarves are natural sprinters. We cannot make that distance.
There we go. It's the reference that's in everything.
I had to put it
dangerous over short distances.
Yeah.
I might have an idea. V's gonna want to see if she can get out and find to look down there's any streets that are further kind of northeast. So one of the buildings to the top. Anything she could see as far as she can see it away. Probably the max is in 60 feet. Just any of that.
I mean, there are buildings. What are you looking for?
I'm looking at a building really far, and she's gonna cast Shatter to make a sudden loud ring noise, painfully intensive in that area, like 60 feet from the group, as if to say that we had gone,
a distraction, if you will,
a disturbance on that while we run.
Sure. An explosion of sound happens 60 feet down the way.
Let's book it.
Ear shattering.
Yeah.
And anything that's in there, I don't think there's any damage, but they make a Constitution saving throw.
Sure.
If there's anything. Okay. And I think we run.
We run. Okay. Yeah, you run. Oh, jeez.
Oh, wait, check that out.
Piggyback the children.
Yeah, you run towards High Hall, and I mean, do you do the stealthy, or are we just booking it? We're just going.
We're just going after that
we're
noise and all of that.
I'm a very stealthy sprinter, Joel, so I wouldn't worry about it too much.
The plan.
I'm not.
So I would say like really really fast. I think Cyrus would be like, if we run into any problems, I can stay back and distract. I think V, you're probably also going to be pretty good. Trescott, you in? Then we can just have the rest be moved through.
Well, I was actually going to rely on Francis's military tactics and the proper way to get through here.
The important thing is to form an arrowhead.
Look, I'm fast. If we run into stuff, I will try my best to keep them distracted.
Yeah.
Okay.
That works.
You start running towards High Hall, and I think for us at home, we see as the light fades on the bridge here, there is that very specific creature that we saw previously on the other side, kind of watching.
Oh, it's my old mate.
Sprint away from there. He doesn't go after, doesn't pursue, but we see him there. And you begin to run the mile towards High Hall. I mean, you're running. You're gonna get noticed at some point, I think. But let's make another stealth check for surreptitiousness.
Syrup.
I don't think I've rolled higher than an 11 on a stealth check.
I don't think you have either.
21.
13.
21.
Ooh, oh, the children.
The children took it to heart, to be
18,
quiet.
13, 10, 16,
the guy on the
18,
horse
11.
was inspiring to their stealth efforts.
So we had a 9, 22, 13, 21, 21. The group stealth check here is actually super high. I don't think you're accosted by anyone on the way to High Hall. That's really, really fortunate.
There's the shatter. Sure.
Yeah, it distracted them all. Absolutely. And you approach High Hall here. Yeah, let's go ahead. Let's put that up there. Show it off for everyone at home as well. The Clifftop Castle was once the crowning architectural jewel of Elturel. Only 3 of its 5 watchtowers still stand, though they appear abandoned. The wooden gates that once led into the castle grounds have been shattered, leaving a gaping hole in the wall. The west side of the castle has been reduced to a pile of smashed brick and broken wood. The surviving buildings are blackened by soot. At the center of the castle grounds, the High Hall Cathedral stands defiant.
Nice. Wow.
Oh, the door's open. Or the gates open.
Are there signs of occupation?
Roll me a perception check.
Oh, Joel.
Yeah.
13. No, 12. No, 13.
13.
Silly me.
Yeah. You see some things. As you approach the courtyard here, in front of the cathedral doors, you see a couple of these.
Oh, good. They have the word hell in them. They can be only lucky and fluffy.
Standing guard at the doors, you see bodies lying behind them. Vaguely human as far as you can tell. And as you observe them, you watch as something approaches with them. You've seen one of these previously, but a Maragon is there as well with them. Seem to be standing guard.
Yeah, not a fan.
at
So
the
creepy.
cathedral itself.
Well, I don't think anyone's
So
in
much
there
for this being a safe
anymore.
space.
We traveled all this way and it's.
Well, it might still be livable and have like good quarters if we maybe take the amount.
Also,
we can
isn't it a
use.
big cathedral? It might have, relics or equipment or something that may be useful.
Holy wards of some sort.
Yes,
Food and
precisely.
water?
I'm gonna sneak a peek at Rhea at that comment.
The cathedral is large. It might still have some safe spaces. There are plenty of secrets inside it as well.
Do you know any of those secrets or hearsay?
Mostly hearsay.
Marvelous. Well, still, we should investigate it. I think there probably is something to be discovered of use in there. Not like we have much else to do.
He says, looking at the DM. That being said, let's take our break here before we do any investigation of the cathedral itself, noting that the Hellhounds and Maragon stand outside.
Find a Maragon kind of cute, though.
Yeah.
Is it? I think it looks horrid.
Yeah. Who
don't
knows
like it
what's
as I'm
under
a
its
neck.
mask? Welcome back to Descent into Avernus. We're in front of the cathedral. There's some Hellhounds and a Maragon guarding the steps and the entrances inside. We find our party outside, just, waiting. Not spotted yet. I've kind of have you situated up here, but, I mean, you'd be probably further away at this point in time, so you aren't spotted by them. What do you want to do?
I mean, does anyone have anything more clever than just going at them?
Nobody has a pork chop that we can throw the dogs or something?
No, I'm afraid not. You could try to... Can't you put people to sleep with your magics and whatnot?
I could
Does that
try
work on? Does that work on arcanid friends?
It would. It's worked on other fiends and devils in the past, so I can.
I'll give that
Actually,
a
no,
go.
I can't actually because I used my last 3rd level spell, so I'm unable to do
Oh.
it actually.
All right. I would like to whisper to the shield and talk and say, we really need your firepower this time. We've come all of this way.
Oh.
Stop sulking.
As smart as you are, V, you'd think you would notice that most devils have no fear of fire. I can do nothing to help you here.
Nothing, none of your power. Is it all fire?
For the time being. Until I am freed, that is.
Just gonna look up and just be like, shield is useless.
Yes, well, we've come to expect that somewhat, haven't we?
Well, shall we try not to get eaten by dogs?
Sounds like a marvelous idea.
And yes, yeah, fire probably not the smartest idea, as per the shield.
Yes.
Yes, I think so. All right, well, shall we take the initiative and do we want to formulate a plan, or is it up and at them?
Maybe we should try to at least get in some long-range attacks before.
I mean, how far
preemptive
away are they,
strikes.
Joel, would you say?
We're gonna say that you've kind of like just entered the courtyard and Francis has spotted them, across the way there. So you're gonna have to approach to, be in any type of firing range, except for Hugo and his forever
Yes, I was
sniper
going to say,
range.
I feel confident at quite I would
We're
say
gonna call
shocking
100 feet
distance.
away for you to, like the
Yes,
doors.
so
which
I
think
feel
is
very
almost
confident at
close.
that. I can probably hit them at
Yeah,
6 times that, to be honest. So
You're about 100 feet away anyway, so let's call it like 100 feet away from the stairs.
do you want me to start
Potentially bang
peppering
bang as
them?
well.
And
Yeah, I think that might be the best, and they'll have to come over here anyway.
yes,
I can also blast. I'm in range to blast.
Can I?
Casting range has been achieved.
Can I use my divine sense to make sure there's nothing behind us? Like, can I focus the aura somehow to make sure that they're not going to get ganked from behind here before we engage?
Or some high-level alliances that are camping the travel point.
I mean, yeah, you can start peppering them. Take a look, Trescott. Go ahead and if you want to check the back, to make sure you're not being followed in any capacity here. Do a little perception for me.
Bang.
That's a nat 20. You're not being followed. You're inside. The gates are sundered, but there doesn't seem to be anyone following you. It seems that the ploy by V here to distract with loud noises prior to running all the way here has worked for the time being.
Okay. Yes, I have magic missile too, so we can do our best.
Should we all
to
focus
them.
the rather diminutive-looking fella and see if we can get him down before they reach us?
I would think so.
I'll load another crossbow bolt.
All right.
Okay.
Well, give me the mark, and I'm more than happy to give it a go.
Sure. So on your approach,
I will preemptively steady aim as my bonus.
let's do a little bit of a stealth check because as everyone else kind of gets settled and ready to make sure that you aren't noticed in the
25.
courtyard here. It's a group stealth check, so we'll just take it as it is.
Oh.
Not
15.
great.
You're doing okay. I think for the time being they don't have any vision on you as you're kind of off to the side of the building here. Yeah, go ahead and take your surprise round, I suppose, surprise action, as it were, and then we're probably gonna have to roll some initiative.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
Wait, we're not just going to immediately kill them with our hail of
Fuck
arrows.
me, this is a big
You
map.
might.
We're off to the right, by the way, if anyone else got confused.
Yes, you're very far to the right.
I'm just gonna wait for everyone else to do
A
their stuff
14
first.
and an 18, aiming at the guy.
This one here.
Okay, mine
Yes.
is a... Oh, only a 15. That's not very good.
Oh
I
yeah.
only rolled a 14.
The
Rare
eight,
rolled a
the
14 as
18
well.
will hit. So that deals 10 points of force damage, and that's it. He's still up.
I have mine too.
Yeah.
Okay.
Magic
1,
missile.
2, and it's
Hey.
3, right?
Yeah, it's 3
Yep.
total.
3.
Nice.
Nice.
All threes.
Whoa!
Look at that.
Boom.
Pretty good damage.
All right. Yeah. So for 12.
12.
Roll total there. Yeah, still up. Definitely roll some initiative after this. I think for this particular battle, Harkina and the dwarves are gonna kind of stay off back to the side.
The kids, however,
The
gonna use them
kids
as clubs.
gonna move in. Absolutely. All right. Scott, Cyrus, Ray, Francis, Hugo, Bap.
Just-
Yeah, Cyrus, you're at the top as per the usual. What do you want to do?
I am going to. God damn, these stairs are fucking long, dude.
Rita Gonzalez has a problem with stairs?
You can only go in a straight line. You can't go up.
Oh no. I will shout back to the others what I see.
What? Nothing.
There are
Fine.
corpses. That's unfortunate.
There are lots of corpses, yeah.
And then I'm pretty sure this MFer is still too goddamn far away from me. 45 feet, you bastards. I'm not dashing because I think that's kind of dumb. I think it's better for me.
Oh, Joel, you don't have to add. No,
I forgot to add that.
My.
that's not needed.
Yeah, it's there.
I did forget about the range on these. What are the ranges on these? 60 feet. That one's 5 feet. Okay. I actually have something that I can do.
Okay.
So I will use a Sacred Flame cantrip
All right.
on... I'm pretty sure that guy's within... Yep, he's 50. That's cool. I'll use Sacred Flame to target the just ugly baby face looking MF.
Ugly baby face. He rolls a 14.
Damn it. Defenders win ties.
You roll to succeed. Yeah.
Correct. Meets beats.
Meets
If I meet the difficulty class, I win.
Okay.
Yeah.
Never mind. They take nothing.
Yep.
Sacred Flame is a bad spell,
Look,
but it's a cantrip.
It's like all I had. Yeah. All right. That's my turn then.
All right, Hugo.
All right, I am going to. I guess I'll. Oh god, this is a big map. Wow.
Yeah.
This is a huge map.
We're gonna be here a while.
Cathedral.
We're gonna be here a
I'm
while.
gonna shimmy down for. I think it was there for a slightly more central view. And yeah, I'll just throw another shot at. I'll shoot one of the hounds this time. Why not? Cheer myself up with an easier target.
Yeah.
I hope. It's not advantage, so that's a 22 to hit.
22 for 9 points of damage, north or
9
south?
points of piercing. Oh, sorry, south. I should have specified.
All right, yep. The south one takes 9 total points of damage as the arrow hits him in his flank. Okay. Anything else?
No, not really. I'll sort of wait and get a better appraisal of the battle to come, so
Sure.
I'll wait there.
Okay, the first of the hounds on the northern side here has pretty good move speed. Pretty good move speed. Yep. It's going to run forward off the leash here, as it were, and make an attack against Cyrus. Is a 19 to hit.
Yep.
For 5 piercing and 8 fire damage. Francis, what would you like to do?
I would like to Eldritch Blast the Hellhound that Hugo hit.
Yes, okay, way back here.
Yes, sir. That's
An 8 will miss, unfortunately.
And
An 8!
Wow.
Also will miss!
Oh dear. I'll move over here and have my turn.
Okay. Rhea.
Rhea will. Whoops. Rhea will move up here and then take a shot with her heavy crossbow at the Wolfie boy attacking Cyrus. She has a 16 to hit.
A 16 will hit. Yes.
Good. She does 7 piercing,
Okay. Nice.
and that is her turn.
Just my math in my head just didn't work. Trescott, what would you like to do?
Trescott's gonna run forward and be menacing. Unfortunately, pulling out his longsword being a little too slow. But I will stand here menacingly.
Okay.
Behind Cyrus. And ready in action if that anything were to come within 5 feet of me that's hostile to swing at it.
Okay. The other hound gonna come up on this side next to Cyrus here and is going to exhale a breath of fire. And I need Trescott and
great.
Cyrus to roll me dexterity saving throws, please.
I
Oh
rolled a
boy,
2.
that's a 2, Trescott. The DC is 12, so Cyrus will save. It is quite punishing in that it is 66 worth of damage, so it's 22 total points of damage.
Dear Lord.
Cyrus, you take the half of that for 11. The Maragon will level its heavy crossbow and just fire it at Hugo.
Nice.
Word.
A 6, and he will miss.
This is.
All right. V.
Okay, I think I have just enough 35 movement speed to go right there. Perfect.
Mhm.
She's gonna go right up next to the little pupper. And she's gonna lightning launch her, smack him.
Okay.
Natural 20.
Ooh, yeah. The 13, so 19, 17 total points of damage.
Okay, and then
Blast
gonna
him.
do it
Yeah.
again.
That's another
Another
natural 20.
natural 20.
Oh my god.
Ooh, for 11
1 in
more
400.
points. Damn. Okay, cool.
Got him.
Yeah, looks really hurt. Like, really hurt. Very quickly.
Let go of my friends.
Yeah,
Down, dog, down.
Okay. Yeah. Wow.
That's her turn.
Cyrus.
Give him a thwack.
Give him a thwack.
Stupid dog. You made me look bad.
Ooga booga booga.
Precisely. 17 hit, 11 bleh.
Yes. Yes, it does. And the one in front of you gets thwacked and goes down because that was a lot of damage.
To my south now. 21 to hit, 11 damage.
Yeah, deals 11 total points of damage. Thwack this one.
I will use a key point, get a flurry of blows for 9 and 13.
Both of those will unfortunately miss.
Curses. And that's my turn.
Okay, Hugo.
Okay, I'm going to just sort of fan out to the. Let's go there. Yeah, I'll take a shot at the other. Actually, you know what? Now I'll throw my knives at it. Why not? I'll throw my knives at the Hellhound next to Cyrus. So the first one is a 25 for 10 psychic damage.
That's a lot. Jeez. Wow.
Which, yeah, that's a great roll. Which is also 6 points of sneak.
16. Yeah.
And then I'll throw my offhand at it as well, which is a 19 for 6 points of psychic damage.
Yeah, it looks really, really hurt here.
Still alive though.
It is indeed.
Yes, I'll end my turn there.
Francis.
Well, let's see if I can strike the killing blow. I shall fire an Eldritch Blast.
11. Unfortunately misses.
I'll try again. 17.
Blap. Yeah, that one's gonna do it. For 9 total
Nice.
points of damage there, as you strike the Hellhound with your Force Blast. Okay.
I'll then just use 15 feet and move up to the bottom of the steps, but then I'll end my turn.
Okay, Rhea.
Rhea I'm pretty sure that is within feet. Yeah, 70 is within 100, so that's pretty sick. She's going to get some more use out of her heavy crossbow.
Yeah,
and
firing it back.
Shooting it at the ugly baby.
Ooh, that is a 5. Unfortunately,
she's
misses.
She's not really in practice. She's been using her longsword a lot.
That's true.
So, understandable.
All right. Does she move at all?
I mean, she does have decent armor class and hit points. Yeah, she'll move. She's cool.
Okay. And then Trescott.
Just go up to here.
Unfortunately, Trescott's not looking very good right now. And I'm gonna actually hide behind this pillar and use 10 points of lay on hands on myself.
The Hellhounds are done. The Maragon here. Ooh.
I don't like how he
does
a little cone trying to see if we
just
No. He's running.
He's going to get help.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's doing get help. V, what do you want to do?
Well, V, loves to chase people. She's really good at it. So she's gonna use. I have to figure out what this is. And her dash action. So if you could just see 35 plus dash is another.
Is your movement
right?
again?
Okay.
Do you have what? Is your 30 standard?
It's
Or
35.
35.
Yep.
You go up to here.
Okay.
Just onto the dead bodies of the guards.
Slightly. Can we go slightly off of them?
I mean,
yeah, like.
right in between them.
Yeah, like in between them. I don't want to stand on the bodies. And she's gonna shout, "Come back here, you coward!"
Yeah. You run up to this and you find yourself in one of the main portions of the High Hall Cathedral. The grand foyer holds 2 circular stairwells, one to the north and one to the south here. Decorated pillars here depict symbols and scenes representative of Torm, but as you look around, things seem to swirl and shift. Curtains, some of them shredded by weapons and claws, separate the area from the further portions of the cathedral. Cyrus, what do you want to do?
Cyrus gonna run 80 feet.
Yeah, he's a
in
speed boy.
straight line because I'm swag-tastic. But that was my dash action. I believe. No, I can't. Okay. Yeah, all of these. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm dumb. I'm actually going to use a key point to
Step of the wind.
Depth of the Winds in order to use that as a bonus action, and then as my actual action, I can shoot a good old-fashioned sunbolt at my dudes.
That's
a nat 20.
Nat 20.
For 14 total points of damage. Yeah, you're telling me. He's still up.
Radiant damage.
Very hurt, but still up.
I will repeat what V said. Yeah, stop running, you coward.
Okay.
Get back here. Fight like an ugly baby man.
Oh, it's just a mask. All right, Hugo, this is your specialty. They're running away from you.
They are. I'm going to move up the stairs a little bit so I can see them.
Yep.
1, 2, 3, 4. Yep, cool. And yeah, I can see the guy running away, so I'm going to shoot them in the back with my longbow, like an honorable fighter.
Indeed.
Okay, that is a 30 to hit.
For 11 without the sneak attack.
Piercing damage, no sneak attack.
And Cyrus, whizzing by your head and slamming into the back of Baby Man, is an arrow, and he collapses over very quickly from that ruined longbow.
Do one of these.
I give Cyrus a thumbs up.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah. Combat for the moment has ended. Able to take a look around at the front of the cathedral for the moment. You want to do?
As we're stepping up, can I say, Trescott, are you injured?
Yes.
Trescott ain't shit.
Oh.
You've known me longer, that guy.
All right, I will cast Cure Wounds at level 1 on Trescott. Max
Wow.
Wow.
Big.
7 points of healing.
Oh, thank you, my friend. That makes me
Suck
feel
it up, Trescott.
much better. Also, I've been hiding behind this pillar the entire combat and just now have seen the dead bodies.
Yeah.
Don't like that.
Yeah, V's gonna step away from the dead bodies. That's blood splatter.
Ooh, man.
Rhea might know some of these people.
Well, that's not my concern. Are they wearing cloaks or something that I can maybe drape over them? Because I don't exactly want the
No.
children to see.
Yeah.
They're
No,
Okay,
fuck
this is
them.
awkward.
Fuck them. Fuck their trauma.
They're
Yeah,
literally in hell. They'll have to get used to it. It's
That's
fine.
fair, I guess.
As you reach the top of the stairs, the archway here leads into this long hallway to both sides. And you can see some of the columns have been carved to represent Torm, but they've been warped like the others, and like the things inside represent likenesses of a winged female devil wielding a luminous sword. The wooden doors leading into the grand foyer have been broken open, and you see the 4 guards lying dead in the doorways, eviscerated by the invaders. Again, the grand foyer here has the 2 stairwells, one to the north and one to the south, spiraling upwards here. And across the way, you can see these curtains that divide the cathedral into sections. Some of them have been torn or ripped a bit. Looking about decorated here, there were paintings and statues and other works. As Rhea enters, she recognizes some of these, but shakes her head in that everything looks wrong. Everything here used to be a depiction of strength, of Elturel's people. Now it all looks wrong. You see mortals succumbing to temptation, dying at the hands of devils, suffering eternal torture. As you view them, the images shift and swirl. The foyer of the cathedral is 15 feet high. The doorways entering were roughly 8 feet. And the entirety of the cathedral seems to be lit by these continual flame spells and sconces on various different pillars around.
Suppose some of us should have a look around while others protect citizens that are still
Yes.
Yeah. If you want to take a look around, obviously, Arkina tries to shield the children from the devastation of the guards. The dwarven woman who had that bit of magic looks them over, and they're clearly dead, but she does the due diligence of checking for signs of life.
Rhea volunteers to look around.
I think she would let you know. These 2 stairwells go up to the, there's a instrument up there? What is it? She, like, thinks for a moment. So, beyond this, there will be an altar. She points towards the curtains. And there are a couple of different spaces of worship there. Upstairs here, there's a bit of a balcony and a choir level above us. It looks out over the altar itself. I'm not sure where to begin here. If this is the extent of the damage or... Well, we didn't really get a warm greeting.
Maybe we should go to the balcony to see the altar from above, and just in case there are any more of those things. It seemed to be trying to run towards that, so there might be not some reinforcements in the altar.
Potentially, yes. All right. She'll head towards the stairs. What do we want to do with... And she gestures to the children and Harkina and everyone.
Maybe a few of us should scout it out, and a few stay behind to take guard just in case anything shows up.
Well, Cyrus likes being in charge of the children, so...
That's not true, but I'm feeling a little hurt. So I'd like to be able to stay at range for the most part. So I will stay down here with the kids and our dwarven fellows.
I'll scout quite happily. Most of my combat experiences tend to be watching you all get torn to shreds, so I'm feeling somewhat fresh.
Rude.
Not wrong.
I know.
Okay. So I guess Rhea waits for whoever's going to join her, and we'll start to head up the stairs.
We
Trust God will come.
I'll go as well.
Alrighty.
V's gonna stay back. I'll stay back to help guard them, since Cyrus isn't looking to fighting strength. I will stand guard.
Okay. Yeah. You go up the stairs. It's all black because apparently that didn't update. All right, I got you. Up here on the cathedral higher level, you see that there's a bit of a railing that overlooks some kind of altar downstairs. And peeking over which, I think Rhea, the first up the stairs, looks and notices, she kind of crouches down suddenly and gets everyone down. We are not alone in the building. Gestures over. There are some men. They're shrouded in cloaks and masks, and some creature there. I don't recognize it.
Could we all take a peek, Joel?
Get a little stealthy with advantage. They don't know you're up here.
19.
Okay.
17.
17.
Or 13, because yours just cancels out.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, right. 13.
Okay.
No, it would be
Oh,
17.
wait, yeah, it would be
Oh,
17.
yeah, I suppose
Because it's on
17
the
was the
left.
first roll.
Oh, right, yes, on the left. Okay, cool.
17. Nice. Yeah, you take a look over, and downstairs, you see what she described: cloaked and shadowed men or people wearing these masks, and a winged creature. It stands on 2 legs, but looks vaguely dragonoid. Has large, sharp fangs and teeth out of its maw, and carries an enormous sword. Its tail kind of whips about behind it here. And they seem to be examining this altar in the center here. This altar rests on a raised dais in the broad hallway. It's made of a beautifully polished teak wood here. It takes the shape of a gauntleted hand clenched into a fist. A large lever stands next to the altar, suggesting that it's some kind of mechanical function. They seem to be examining it here. One of them, tries this lever, and it opens the hand. The fist extends here, and it looks like it's accepting offerings of some kind, but they close it back and continue to investigate it. In the room around you, after you've taken a peek at what happens downstairs, situated atop the balcony is a magnificent pipe organ. Its ivory keys practically glow, even as its ebony keys seem to absorb all light. There's also a bit of a stand here for what would probably be a choir, and a place for a conductor as well. There are some curtains to the north and south, suggesting that there is more up here.
I really don't know what the best course of action is. Should we explore more? Do we need to deal with what's going on down there?
I think we can explore and keep an eye on it, can't we? Perhaps, or maybe we just watch.
I would agree. I'm up for exploring and keeping an eye on downstairs just in case.
Well, let's head through one of the curtained areas, will we?
Sure. North or south?
Follows, let's go left.
North, why not? Yeah.
North. All right. Yeah, pushing through the curtain on this particular side will kind of crack it open. You see, probably looks like a defensive turret from here. Without approaching it, it's hard to tell, but it looks like it has arrow slits that would look out onto the courtyard below. Rather defensible position here. But you also see a human man curled up on the ground.
Does he look well?
Do you want to approach?
Sure. Cautiously.
Okay, sure. You move your way over in that general direction, out into the hallway and towards the tower itself. And you see him there, curled in the fetal position, kind of rocking back and forth, muttering to himself. It'll be fine. Everything will be fine. It'll be fine. Everything will be fine.
Hello, friend. Are you all right?
He looks up at you, wide-eyed. Are you real? Are you real? Or are you more visions to plague me?
Oh, I'm afraid we're awfully real.
Oh. Are you here to finish the job, then?
Depends what the job is, but probably not, if you're referring to yourself.
They killed everyone else. Why wouldn't I be
didn't
next?
They kill you?
I ran. I hid. They didn't find me.
I'll look back at the others and kind of give them a look like, do we believe him?
I shrug.
You can roll an insight check.
All right, sure. Let's go. That is a 14.
Man has clearly been traumatized and is dealing with the post-traumatic stress of all of his friends being eviscerated in front of him. He does not seem okay, but he also does not seem evil.
Well, he seems to be having an earnest experience. So, when did you run away from them? How did you manage to hide?
I just ran. Ran up the stairs. They didn't see me, and they seemed They weren't interested in us. Just they can't find the others. If there are people downstairs in the catacombs, hiding.
How do we access those?
The altar has a switch hidden. Will open a door.
And where is it hidden? The more you tell us, the more likely we can help people.
Get my eyes on it again. I think it's on the hand itself.
Aha. Tell us, why does the hand open and close? What's that about?
It's to make offerings to Torm.
And what kind of offerings would he like?
Oh. Monetary offerings are what the church generally asks for, but there are other types of offerings you can give. Offerings of the self. Some of the clergy are placed upon the altar when they die, as offering their souls to Torm.
When the hand sort of squishes them?
No, it's symbolic.
Oh. That's far less exciting.
And the people in the catacombs, do the creatures know that they are down there?
I think they suspect. Otherwise, why would we be guarding this place?
It's very true. And there's no other way into the catacombs except through the statue.
There are tunnels, but I don't know if they survived the change.
Sorry, the change?
Right. No longer being on the material plane.
Oh, right, yes, that change. Yes. I mean, you seem to have survived it okay. Why wouldn't they?
I think Rhea's gonna finally move over to him and try and comfort him. Who's in charge downstairs? I don't know who's alive anymore, honestly. Though, well, Grand Duke Ravengard was here. He might still be downstairs. She nods. She's gonna roll a little charisma. She doesn't do well. She's... Come on, then. You can help us, then. Redeem yourself from the cowardice. Let us help them. He just, like, curls up in on himself. No. I don't think I can. I don't think I can.
I don't know if I'd really call it cowardice. He didn't seem to have too many other options, right? Perhaps a bit harsh.
She glares at you.
I
don't
glare
think you'd
back at her.
understand.
Oh, wouldn't I? Well, in that case, a teenage girl should educate me on, cowardice.
When you take your oaths, you are bound to them.
Oh, so when Elturel, was falling, what did you do? Did you stay in Baldur's Gate with us, or did you rush back to where Elturel was?
Elturel didn't exist anymore.
Ah. So you ran away from the problem, is what you're saying.
I helped as many as
perhaps we should. We're getting into the semantics of it. Sir, we would appreciate your help, but if you need time, I think we understand. This is not a normal situation.
I'll approach the man as well and kind of try and take him in my kind of right him just a little bit if I can. And I said, "Sir, please look at me." Does he look at me?
Yeah, he looks at you, and he looks at what you're wearing.
Yes, that's what I figured.
A paladin here. A paladin that survived.
We must be strong. And I am actually going to, if he's looking at me specifically, I'd like to use, it's such a silly sounding, especially in this scenario, my Heart of Darkness. For those who, I guess, how do I do that? This?
Yeah.
I'd like to I'd like to say, listen, we need as much help from you as possible. We are here to protect you, but you need to help us.
And he stares into your eyes and sees that you have faced unimaginable horror and are no stranger to darkness. Looks at you. The Paladin of Torm survived. And he like leans on you, but he gets up on shaky legs and he grabs his spear from the ground. Yes, I will help you. I will help you as I can. Trevic's my name.
It's nice to meet you, Trevor. I'm glad you survived.
Rhea is just glaring at you. She's so mad.
Fuck off,
She's
Rhea.
so mad. Charlatan. And she walks away.
Calm hand is better than a harsh one, Rhea.
I don't want to speak to you, Trescott. And she'll keep walking.
Worry about her, Trevick. She's a little zealous.
Just a little.
It comes with the oaths, I think.
Yes. She doesn't
Trevick,
have much experience, so she's more of a cosplayer though. So don't really take offense.
He says, standing next to the actual cosplayer.
Well, hey. I didn't say anything. Don't worry about that.
He doesn't know about that. That's fine.
Trevick, is there anything else on this floor? Is there any? Have you looked around or?
There's the balcony looks out on the courtyard, but no, this is mostly a place of defense and a pulpit for the choir.
Right, shall we head back down then?
Yes, let's add him to the rest of the survivors.
The organ doesn't intrigue my bard? Please.
Joel, I don't want to play an organ in a cathedral with these hellish images and all this sort of
Why
shite.
not? It'd be perfect.
I might summon some big spotty arse demon or something like that.
What? That would never happen.
Oh wait, hang on. What about the bell with the demon inside it?
Yeah, what about it?
Unleash it? Could we unleash it and throw it down there and clear out the altar?
What do we do to it after that?
Well, don't we just use the name of the demon and put it back in the bell?
This is like two death claws just like throwing, trying to fight. Go, you fight, and I'll just be over here.
Actually, it's more like a death claw versus a gator claw from Fire Harbor.
Oh my god.
But I mean, I guess that's an idea. Maybe we could put a pin in that one and come back to it if we're not sure what to do.
Joel, you must say let them fight, though.
How about beans? That's all I'm saying.
Fortunately, there's no place to bury them inside the cathedral.
Oh, we can always find a place still. Don't worry.
There's a potted plant off to the side. You're like, yes, yes. Okay, so if you were done up here, then we can go back down.
Let's go back down.
Noting the organ for later.
Noting the organ for later.
I don't want to touch the organ.
You note that your friend's coming down the stairs. +1.
Look, we've collected another ragamuffin.
Well, it's good that someone has at least survived this horror. She's gonna look at the corpses behind.
Not according to Rhea.
Yes. Ray was most admonishing of his survival.
And V's gonna look at Rhea like, questionable. You're upset that there's a survivor.
I'm upset that there's a coward.
Cowards live. Living is more important right now.
Anyway, so what did you all find?
Well, according to Trevick here, there's people in the catacombs below the cathedral that are, trapped there. There is an altar in the main chamber that will reveal the entrance to the catacombs, but it is guarded by... Well, what was it exactly, Joel? I can't remember. How many...
Hooded cultist people and some...
it was something
1,
weird.
2,
You were
3,
quite
4,
vague
5,
about the
6.
description.
So there was 6 somewhat cultish-looking people, and then 1 rather dragon-esque form, but it did walk on 2 legs there. guess, fine, I'll little handout for you. You didn't need that so badly.
I like
Well,
to
we
be
need
grossed
all the
out.
handouts we can get.
Just let me make it for a second, and then go to you. But yeah, what do you guys want to do about that?
And there was also a almost heavenly-looking cathedral up there. Yeah, organ up there. It was just seemingly just sitting there up in the place. Just a note for later, hopefully.
An organ.
I'm not sure how that will help us, Trescott, but
Yeah.
noted.
I've always been a fan of music of all kinds, sea shanties and
Oh, God.
organ church music, and it's all just
Funny
lovely.
music.
Funny music.
Look like
Weird
this.
Al.
What the?
Oh, I don't like that. Don't like that at all.
Oh,
Kind of cool.
This sword is huge.
Yeah.
that's a weird dog.
Looks like he's dreadlocked. That's cool.
What'd the dog do?
What's the dog doing there?
So,
Well-
do we have a plan for? I am not feeling great.
Well, I can hear you if needed, Cyrus. But I suggested the creature we have trapped in the bell. We could throw it down there like a demon grenade or whatever we want to call it, and perhaps it can deal with them, and then we can just put it back. Like that's the trick with it, isn't it? We can put it back in the bell, no problem, right? We just use its name.
Oh, yes.
Uh-huh.
I believe that is what he said.
I do have the name of
through
it.
the door.
Yeah, we could just throw it in here and sort of, barricade the doors and let it have fun, I guess.
You do note that it's hard to barricade the doors when there are curtains.
Curtains. Yeah.
Oh, I mean the outside door.
Oh, yeah. These have been
At least you don't
absolutely
the entire thing.
broken open.
Ah,
Yeah. There are not doors there anymore.
we can sew together the curtains.
Oh it. V's gonna turn to like the new person. She doesn't know. What was your name again? I didn't.
Hello, Trevik. My name is Trevik.
Trevik. Trevik. I am V. How long have you been up there?
I'm not sure. Day doesn't really pass here. But it can only have been a couple of hours, maybe a little longer. I don't know.
And was that a safe spot? Did anything find you during that time?
No, nothing ever came up the stairs. I guess yet.
Very well. Well, my friends, maybe it is best to leave those that are not armed for battle up into that room. We are going to face these new foes. I don't want them to be found.
I think that's a good idea.
Yes, I agree.
Bye, rest of the party.
So I think we're gonna, at that point, bring them into the organ room.
Okay. Yeah, you just take the civilians upstairs.
Yeah.
You want Lulu with them, or do you want Lulu to stay
Yes,
with you?
Well, Lulu, yeah, she can come with us. She's
She has magical
totally
prowess, right?
useful with her lights.
She says, "Yeah, thank you so much.
Yes,
I'm a great adventurer."
Mm-hmm. You can fight. If you are willing to fight, you can come with us.
Yeah. Yes. Uh-huh. All right. They will go upstairs.
Okay. I think so. We all go into. I would make sure that they get into the room because I've never been up there. So I just
Yeah,
wanna make sure.
it's literally just a tower. It's not overly closed off. Again, there's some more curtains. But it is just a tower that has arrow slits looking out onto the courtyard below.
Okay. I would probably see the organ,
Mhm.
and I would turn to the civilians and say, maybe it's best not to make any noise, so avoid touching that.
Arkita holds onto the children and nods. Yes, I'll make sure of it.
We'll handle the situation below. If we don't come back, try to stay as safe and quiet as you can in this room.
They nod. The dwarven woman steps up. How long should we wait?
Hopefully it shouldn't be long. You can oversee if anyone is in that altar room. So after a few hours, go and check if those monsters are still there. You know how to get to the basement.
Do they?
Oh, I thought
The
we
one
were
guy does.
discussing it. Okay. Yeah. Did you guys? You didn't tell V either.
No.
Okay, cool. Then yeah, no, she. So how do you get downstairs?
You're upstairs with the civilians. I don't think anyone else went
I thought
with you.
everyone came with. Okay.
Nope.
Hmm.
This is a V trip.
Have fun up there.
It's a V trip. I will go and ask them how you get into that room, and I'll be right back. Just to speed this up, I'm gonna go down. I'm gonna ask them. I'm gonna come back up. And I'm gonna tell them.
Yeah, supposedly
right.
there's a switch somewhere on the hand of the altar.
No. And that's how you do it. So.
It's really non-specific because I don't think Trevik knows exactly where it is, but it's on
it
the
has
it's on
something
the
to
hand
do with
somewhere.
the hand. It
Yeah.
has something to do with the hand. Just make sure there are none of those monsters in there. But we should be back, so just stay here for now. Does V get as captivated about the organ as Truscott did?
I mean, it's
more
up to you on how, right? It's beautiful.
It's beautiful.
Looking at it, it has clearly been consecrated in some magical way, right? There's no telling like what happens when you play it, but it is beautiful.
Okay. She's gonna go over and shut the organ just to make sure. Just close, like it normally has like those pull over for the piano covering. Just gonna make sure that's covering, and then she's gonna leave.
You cover the beautiful ivory and ebony keys.
She's gonna look at the children and just continue back down.
Okay.
We are so mean to these kids.
They're children.
Doing a
We're
protect.
actually
It's
being
fine.
mean.
What do they know?
They're gonna be like bing, 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 and then the thing's gonna fly up and just slaughter everyone in the room.
Let's hope it doesn't come to that.
Yeah. All right. So they're all safe for now. Did anyone want to come and fight with us, or are they all just chilling? They're all the civilians.
Oh, I mean the civilians aren't. Trevik will be there. Trevik
Okay,
is
cool.
emboldened by Trescott.
Gotcha.
Who wouldn't be?
Exactly.
Whipped into a suicidal fervor by Trescott.
Seriously.
I am hot stuff.
So I mean, have we decided? Are we throwing the bell in or taking care of this ourselves?
Well, maybe let's go towards the curtain, and see if they're still at the altar. But yes, I think the bell is probably our best bet.
All right, let's take a peek through if we can.
All right. You want to approach? Roll me some stealth then.
Oh, we're gonna get boned.
That's a 16.
By me, apparently.
A 12. Also good.
18.
That's actually a 1 for me. I just have plus 11.
Not well.
Wow.
Shite.
Trevik rolls a 17. Good job, Trevik.
Good job, Trevik.
Rhea with an 18. And Lulu, that's a save. So she's just a 17 as well. Okay. Yeah, you approach the curtain. Maybe like at one side to try and peek through.
That seems like the most logical thing to do.
Or, yeah. We'll give it a little peek see. You take a look inside from the top there.
Oh.
The large, somewhat diamond-ish form is that altar, that wooden, beautifully polished teak hand. And it looks like these cultist people are examining it rather closely. The white Abishai, the dragon form here, issuing some harsh words for them to hurry up.
I think this is definitely a fire in the hole situation. I think we better do quickly before they figure out a way to open.
I'm actually somewhat inclined to agree.
So what do we do?
Should we revel in the use of evil, but guess we're fighting fire with fire.
So who has the bell?
Okay.
I think I don't know if I have it, to be honest.
Oh, I have it.
I think you
I have it.
Yeah.
I've got demonic bell bracket shadow demon in my backpack.
It's fine.
Now I remember I wrote the name of the demon on a slip of parchment and kept it with the bell. And we tied like a wadding around the clapper.
We did, yes.
Or the bell end, sorry.
Man, that has come up way too many times today.
So that we could be quite clever about it, so it wouldn't go off. So I mean, does anyone remember what Taxico said? Do we just ring the bell and say the name, or?
I think we just ring the bell. I think the name is for issuing it commands or something. I'm making that up primarily.
I believe that.
Know.
I believe that is what he said.
Okay. All right. I would guess I'll stand back from the curtain and just
ring a ding ding.
Give the bell a little tinkle. And also, I would look at the note closely and have its name and tell the name to everyone else so that we all know how to command it.
Did we not come up with a name for this guy?
I don't know, Joel. You said
I have a name.
The name.
It's Bazoo.
Yeah, I thought it was Bazul, right?
Bazoo. Yeah, I got it written down. I got the name.
Okay. You give the bell a little tinkle. And this smoke begins to pour out of the bell, and it takes shape into a winged and horned black demon creature in front of you. It looks at you, and it looks at you holding the bell. What does my master wish?
Bazoo, inside the room beyond that curtain are a number of figures dressed in a similar uniform, as well as a white dragon-esque creature. I wish you to proceed into that room and kill them all. All of the people you see here around me are your allies, as well as there's a group of individuals upstairs that are your allies. The only people I want you to kill are those in that room.
It shall be done, master.
Good stuff.
And he turns into this like wispy, shadowy form, immediately goes inside and starts to tear them apart. He hits the first one here, if but barely, for 15 psychic damage and immediately kills them. Obviously, they see they're under attack now. Please roll me some initiative.
Hooray!
It worked-ish. We're here now. We're here.
We are just tactical geniuses.
Mm-hmm. Yes. Indeed. Oh, goodness gracious. There's just so many things happening on this map. Oh, I'm missing them. Oops. Okay. They're all rather weak, so I'm going to have all the cultists act on their same turn. That being said, it looks like Hugo is at the top with a 24. What would you like to do?
I would like to... No, I don't want to attract any attention, so I'm not shooting the weird dog. I'm going to peek through the door, sort of usher Francis along a little bit. I'm going to peek through the door, and I will. One of these cultists to the south. Actually, could I see them from up there? I'm not sure if I'm moving Francis now, but I can. Never mind. I won't move them. I'll shoot this cultist at the very south with my bow, and I'll steady aim it as well. So that is a natural 20.
Yeah.
For 11 points of piercing and double sneak, which is 16 points of sneak, so 27 points of damage.
He dies. This guy's looking up here, and so he dedefinitely sees you fire the arrow, right? Like this streak comes directly across here.
Thumbs up.
And he goes, sir, we're under attack from all sides. All right.
We could close the door now, you know.
It is a curtain.
We could close the curtain, you know. They don't know which side he means.
Francis, what do you want to do?
I will brace my arm on Hugo, using him as a tripod, and fire an eldritch blast at the cultist that I can see.
I'm like crouched down, your hands on top of my head, like aiming.
Okay.
So that's 17.
Yeah, this one down here? The one that yelled? Yeah, you blast him.
That's 10 points.
And he dies.
Oh. I can't. I wouldn't think I'd be able to see the other one next to our shadowy friend. So I'll move down here, beyond the curtain.
Beyond the curtain. All right. Yeah.
And then I'll fire at the next one.
Okay.
Oh, sorry, I closed my character sheet. I'm so silly.
So silly.
There we go. A 7.
A 7, unfortunately, will miss.
All right. I will then move back behind the curtain.
Cyrus, what would you like to do?
Good question. Whoa, those things have such garbage range. God dang. I feel so ineffective with my 30 feet range. I'm also not doing hot enough that I'm confident going in there. So I think what I'll do. So is this one large curtain, or are these two separate curtains?
It's two separate, but it's set up as one large line. Oh.
Okay. So,
You just tell
the thing
me
is,
what
I
you
would be
wanna
going
do.
to like the middle.
Okay.
And the idea is like
course.
I would essentially be like peeking out, and the idea is like if anyone comes into my range along here, I would shoot them with my word of radiance god, with my sunbolt.
Okay.
It's a terrible range. This place is too big.
The White Abishai will yell out, "Grab! Get your crabs in here!" And he's going to lunge forward at
Crabs?
Crabs. Lunge forward at the Shadow Demon here, and is going to make 2 attacks. Rolls only does 14 total points of damage, but you watch as the weapon tears through the shadowy form. The shadow's resistance does not seem to make any difference here. Okay. V. You're muted, V. Unless I'm...
Yes. She's gonna look around and be like, well, we can't let it do all of the damage. We have to get in there ourselves. And she's gonna get in there. Let's see. 35. So around there. Okay.
Okay.
Here-ish. And she's gonna take out her light crossbow and try to hit the under the dead guy, not the main one, just the one of the cultists. Yeah,
Okay.
that one. For 19.
A 19 does hit for 4 points of damage. It takes a crossbow bolt in the shoulder.
Pop. And that's her turn.
All right, Truscott.
Oh man, why does this place gotta be so big? Trescott's gonna do exactly the same thing as V, because at this point I'm way too far away.
Yeah.
To go into melee. So light crossbow it is. Bang.
Bang.
18.
18 against 2.
Against that cultist there.
All right, yeah. Roll me damage.
Damage of 2 piercing damage.
So he takes 2 crossbow
Feels
bolts
good.
and is still up.
Love it. Yeah, that's that's it for me, unfortunately.
All right. Your shadow demon friend. Ooh. It is considered bright light in here. So
Joel.
his attack is at disadvantage against the Abishai and will miss. Rhea.
Rhea is going to walk up to here with her. She sees 2 light crossbows and she's just like, ka-chink, just takes out her heavy one, and is going to shoot the Abishai.
Okay.
With a 6.
That's a 6. It does not hit, and it clatters against the large hand behind it.
Heavy,
And
huh?
she winces. It's just, ooh, I shouldn't be.
Someone's not gonna like that.
Okay. Anything else for Rhea?
Nope.
Trevik goes beyond the curtain, looks at Trescott, and says, "Fatorm," and is going to make a dash action.
Oh,
my
Trevik.
Oh.
Trevik!
Fatorm! And that's his action. The cultists go.
No. Trevik,
Bye,
please.
Look what you've done.
He doesn't have a crossbow, so, like, you know?
Could have thrown the spear or something.
Then he
Could
wouldn't have a
thrown
weapon.
faster.
True.
Oh my, he actually takes both of the hits from the top guys here and blocks them. The one from the south here is a 17 to hit our shadow friend, and it does hit, but we watch as the spear somewhat passes through a bit harmlessly. But the shadow does wince in pain. Okay. Hugo.
Okay, I'm gonna slip inside
we are
the
now.
room.
We're now at the top of the turn order, and there's more people on it.
Yeah, there's crabs.
Or the
Oh,
crabs.
yeah.
I don't like the crabs.
Oh, there are crabs.
Just crabs, don't worry about it.
Lulu not fighting.
I will throw.
moral support.
I'll throw my soul knives towards the southernmost alive cultist in the main cluster. The first one is a 13 to hit,
Okay.
and the second one is a 23 to hit. And because
13 will hit, 23 will hit.
oh, they both hit. Okay, so the first one also gets sneak damage because the shadow demon is our ally technically.
Yep.
Okay, that's 5. So
Dead.
20 in total. Yeah. And yeah, I'm gonna stand surveying the scene and eagerly anticipating the arrival of said crabs.
Okay. Francis.
I would like to try and use Tasha's hideous laughter here on the. I can't remember what you called it. The Agatha.
Abishai.
Agatha. We're calling it Agatha.
Okay, it's an Agatha.
Agatha!
So it's a wisdom saving throw from the Agatha, whatever.
Aghanim Scepter.
Oh my god, even with the advantage, it does fail.
Oh.
Begins to laugh.
Yeah, it falls prone and is incapacitated, and it can make a save in each of its turns, and each time it takes damage, and it has advantage on the check if it takes damage. So it's a concentration spell, so I've got this little wee little pink dot, and I'm not gonna. I've still got 1 inspiration left, but I'm gonna save it just in case I use it for a heal. So I'll end my turn.
Okay.
Release the crabs. I
Release
guess.
the crabs.
You should slightly edit in crab rave, just like really low.
Walking out is this barbed devil, and he looks around and goes, "What? Oh, all right, crabs!" And like behind him, you see these like army of crabs that he has. Cyrus, what do you want to do?
Crab people. Well, I was going to attack the freaking Abishai, but that's not gonna happen.
He found he found Francis's joke quite funny.
Mm-hmm.
It's a freaking terrible idea.
Fine.
Cyrus is gonna go up here. Both these rules. Okay, cool. I can. I am going to Radiant Sunbolt the cultist that is on top of Trevik, or to the north, I suppose. That is a 10 to hit.
That unfortunately does not hit.
Incredibly rude. I will use my key because I don't have to hit to use it. I will attempt to shoot 2 more Sunbolts.
Okay.
A 10 and a 14.
The 14 will hit for 6.
Cool. My favorite. Yeah, that's Cyrus's very sad turn.
Okay. Lulu looks at V and can be loud now?
Yes, Lulu, you can be loud. Those crabs.
Okay. She's gonna fly forward.
Gosh.
Gonna go play the organ.
And she's gonna blast this. Oh, no. I don't know if she wants to hit Trevik, so she's gonna angle it this way.
Yeah.
It'll still hit him. Okay.
Trevik's sacrifice will be remembered.
No, it's fine. It's fine. She's gonna go with her trumpeting horn here, and is going to do a radiant attack. A trumpet of sparkles! And everyone has to make a Constitution saving throw in that cone there. Wrong token. On for you, and then the Agatha as well. Agatha will save. The other 2 will fail and take 4d8 plus 4 radiant damage. There's 17. So both the cultists die.
Nice.
Evil creatures at disadvantage on the saving throw. Interesting.
Nice.
The Avishai is still technically evil, but 18 is still an 18, and does take half the amount of damage here.
If he's with Tasha's still, right? Doesn't he automatically fail? Or am I misremembering?
It's a Constitution save.
Okay.
So
okay.
it's not like him making a dexterity. It's literally just the strength of his body.
Gotcha.
So he'll take half the amount of damage for that. And is no longer Tasha's.
Oh, I thought.
Oh no, it's a they get a saving throw if it's triggered by damage and they have advantage.
He rolls a 19.
Oh, you bugger! What a wee bugger, Joel.
Yeah, man. He gets up and is very mad. Is going to use his reaction to bite Trevik, which deals 11 points of damage, which is perfect. And Trevik goes down. And then we'll use his longsword twice on the shadow creature, dealing 17 total points of damage. Shadow does not seem happy about this situation. Prescott, what do you want to do?
I hate how I am exactly 35 feet away from anything. All right. Gonna go up here. I'm gonna stand a little closer. Hopefully that'll help my aim and shoot another light crossbow.
Okay.
Bang.
Bang, that's a 7. Unfortunately, it does not help.
And I can't do anything else. I need to get closer.
Yep.
And
all right.
That's it for
V.
Trescott.
Well, for V, it's exactly what she needs. So she's gonna go and stand on this body. And she's gonna, shout to Bazu, Bazu, I'm here to help you. And she's gonna hit Agatha with the lightning launchers. 19.
Yep. For 11.
For 11, and then another one. No, 7.
The second one will miss, unfortunately. Okay.
Okay, that's her turn.
Bazu is going to lash out, unfortunately, again, in the brightness here with disadvantage. Is an 18, though, to hit against the White Abishai for 5 psychic damage. All right, dude, I rolled double ones.
Wow.
Dang.
Okay, Rhea.
Rhea?
No one has any AoE left, right?
No, I don't think so. Where's gonna chill with
Unless my shield wants to suddenly listen. No.
and she is just going to actually.
I mean, do you think the crabs have fire resistance?
This is we would consider this full cover. This thing is huge.
Oh, okay. I wasn't sure if it was like laying on the ground.
It is
or not.
very
Okay.
big.
Okay, gotcha. So yeah, I will just shoot the Abishai with the heavy crossbow. It's only a 10.
Does not hit.
That is fair.
Okay. Trevik's gonna roll a death saving throw. He rolls 1 success.
Nice.
The
Job,
army
Trevik.
the army
My
of
man.
crabs. 25,
God.
30,
The march of the
35, 40,
crustaceans.
45.
If we die to a crab rave, I don't know if I'd be upset or proud.
They have 50 feet of. Oh no, I assume they have 25 and they dash.
50. Yeah. They get their little crab legs going
A crab can travel almost as fast as I can.
as they scuttle
is it
through.
Mr. Krabs from that bar? Remember on the boat?
Oh, yeah.
His family.
Yeah, so looking
come for
at
our
them
cause.
as they come out here, you're like,
Listen.
crabs? Like, what? That doesn't make any sense. Why would there be any crabs here? They look and act like normal crabs, except they have spines protruding from their shells, and they have this like brimstone coming out of their little mandible mouths, and they clack on the marble floors of the cathedral. It's very loud and echoey. Hugo, what do you want to do?
Just take in the crabs, man. No.
Yeah, man.
Okay. I will. God, I don't know. I've never been faced with this many crabs before. Do I take a shot at a crab? Is that a sensible thing to do?
Well, they kind of, again, they have really good, I mean, they have total cover behind the thing.
Yeah, that's true. Okay, I'll shoot at the, I've forgotten its name. The Agatha.
Agamemnon.
Agamemnon, that's the one.
Oh,
King of Sparta. Let's shoot him. Okay, so yeah, steady aiming, and that is a 16. Ooh, miserable
16 will
rolls.
hit.
Okay, 8 piercing, and I will get sneak because it's next to V, and that's 8 sneak. Hey.
Big
So
points of
16
damage here. Yeah.
I've used up my movement by steady aiming, so I will eagerly await the crabs, I guess.
Francis.
Trevik's eyes aren't open, are they? Is he like actually like unconscious?
He's unconscious, yes.
All right, okay.
He got bit in the neck by this dragon thing.
All right, I'm gonna move here, and then from this point, let me see. I'm going to cast Sleep at level 2.
Okay.
So it's 7d8 altogether. Well, there's 5. Oh wait, hold on. Oh wait, no, I can just press it like this. Isn't that clever?
Yeah.
So there we go. So 34 altogether.
20 feet of a point you select. I'm going to just select a point that will help you get as many as possible. Because it will just go from the lowest anyways. Okay, so this one here. This one here. We'll call it 3. I'll be generous. 3 of them fall asleep.
Nice. Go
What does
to
a
sleep,
sleeping crab
little-
look like?
Comfortable and cozy.
Crabs.
No, we can just easily pick them up and put them in a pot and boil them.
Yes.
Feed them to the shadow demon. You like crabs?
I'm just gonna have my
Bazu goes, I don't eat.
Well, that must be kind of miserable.
Dreb is going to go over here and wake up his crab.
Get up, get up, get up!
Cyrus, what do you want to do?
I think a turn being used for going and waking up a crab is my favorite turn in combat ever.
It is pretty
Smack
funny,
it.
yeah.
Just poking a little crab. Wake up.
We're gonna go ahead and keep using our holy staff, which is not technically a holy staff, and we're gonna hit this freaking Angrath here.
Yeah.
Just right in the face.
Yep.
Hopefully we hit it. Come on.
11 does not hit.
I'm gonna go ahead and use my extra attack. 15.
15 will just hit.
Oh, thank goodness. For 11 points of damage. And then as my bonus action, I am going to. Yeah, I guess I'm just gonna do a normal unarmed strike because that doesn't cost me things.
Unfortunately, we'll miss at a 9.
Cyrus is off of his game. And that's the end of his turn.
Lulu's gonna fly this way. I can be loud! And is gonna blast this area with her trumpet. I think this is her last one.
Oh.
Unfortunately. But.
Oh, darn.
Oh,
why are you so mean to her? She's just doing her best. Okay, most of them save, but some of them do not. And she is going to, how much damage was this? 48 plus 4. 15, 19 total points of damage. This one dies. The one that just got woken up dies. This one gets woken up, but also takes 19 and a half, so 9 total points of damage. And this guy here saves. Takes 9. Okay. Dragon creature here. You did hit it, so it's going to attempt to bite you with its vicious reprisal as an 18 to hit Cyrus for 6 piercing and 5 cold. And then it will two-hand the sword. It's going to miss. It was going to put one against V here and another one against the Shadow Demon. And oh no, it'll hit the Shadow Demon for 2 points. Oh, good job. Fantastic. Okay, Trescott. Hey, you're going to be in range.
Finally! And I will step around and pull out my nice sword, take a big old swing, whack, 23.
There you
I
go.
am going to Divine Smite.
Gonna smote him?
Screw this guy.
Sure.
Finally. Here we go.
Bang.
Oh.
7 radiant damage. God, that's great. And that's 20 damage altogether.
Yep, 20 damage. You note that your slashing damage doesn't seem to hurt it as much as you want it to, but the radiant damage, Radiant does the job. Yeah, it's pretty hard.
Attack number 2, if it's still standing. I think it is.
It is indeed.
Whack away. 10.
10, unfortunately, will miss.
Wow. In which case, I will end my turn there.
B.
Hey, V's gonna look at her shield. She's gonna be like, Gargro.
You are so right. I need to protect the holy house of Torm, for I am a celestial be. Is that still working? Do you still think that?
Actually, if you use your firepower here, you'd be destroying part of it. I think that curtain in the back would actually catch fire.
Right, I'm asking though, does this whole... Do you still think I'm like a celestial being? Is that... Or
No.
can we kind of...
We can skip through that.
Alright, fantastic. Oh, fine, you get 1, but only 1.
That's fine for now. At least we'll show everyone you can do things.
Yeah.
Yeah. So she's gonna actually she's gonna take a point of damage. Actually, this is 150 feet. I don't actually even need to do that. So she's going to cast Fireball finally. And I think this point. No, wait. This point hits everyone, but not Lulu. Not that guy at the top. Maybe everyone else.
Yeah, it's gonna hit a lot of stuff.
Yeah, I think everyone else but the one on the top. Okay.
Nice.
That'd be Nora.
It's gonna hit a lot of stuff.
Anyone?
Just roll me the damage to see if I even need to roll anything for the crabs. 33.
33.
Jesus.
The poor crabs are all incinerated on impact.
Oh, we have something to eat for dinner.
And the devil doesn't take any damage.
Gotcha. Well, so you see, like, V suddenly, like, the sword, or, like I was saying, the shield just starts to glow finally. And she, like, I would say that, like, the energy, she'll pull it off of the shield and, like, turn it into, like, a spell that she's, like, rolling with her hands. And then just, like, throws it out there. And you see the fireball finally explode.
Uh-huh. The Hand of Torm is on fire.
I figured.
Whoops.
So we just set the hand of that holy symbol on fire with some sort of demonic shield. That's going to go down swimmingly, I'm sure.
Well, he finally he agreed if I, did a little bit of damage here.
I'm not sure that's deals we should be taking, but we can talk about that later.
Shadow Demon's gonna miss.
Well done. Well done, Shadow Demon.
Rhea is very upset by the fact that her temple's on fire.
I was about to say that. I
Temple's already on
honestly
fire.
feel like Rhea would kind of just ignore the fight and try to put out some fire here. I don't really know what she has access to.
She doesn't.
To try and
Her
she got
cloak.
nothing?
She can try to pat it out with her cloak.
She'll try to do that then.
Okay, she spends her turn doing that. Trevik's gonna roll another death save, and succeeds again.
Good old Trevor.
All the crabs are dead. Hugo, what do you want to do? My poor crabs. God damn. Didn't get to do anything.
I'll shoot an arrow at Agabagadu again. That's gonna be steady aim. That's his name. That's a 30 to hit.
Yeah, it hits for 11
points of piercing, and also 5 points of sneak.
Yeah, but it's magical, so he dies as you shoot him in the back of the head here, and he goes down. This dragon-like creature, sword clattering to the ground here. Okay, Francis.
Still that one guy.
Yeah, there's one up here.
I'm a blast.
Okay.
Hit him with the blind.
Missed.
No, that's a miss. An 11 also is a miss.
Oh, bugger. Bazu, you can get that one as well, the one I just missed. You see the spiky fellow over there?
Yes, master.
Thank you. And that's my turn.
Wait, maybe Bazu's smoke can put out the fire.
He's managing to play Dota even in D&D. You're bidding, master.
He hurls a flame at you, Francis, and it hits you for 11 fire damage.
No, fuck. That's like the first damage I've taken in ages as well.
Yep. Cyrus, it is your turn.
It is my turn. Cyrus also has fucking nothing.
Please just go hit him. I'm so hungry.
I'm going.
Hit him.
I love how they're like,
Are you
we're gonna
hungry
go
for
to
crab?
Avernus and kill all the evil things. It's like 30 minutes later, setting holy symbols on fire and summoning shadow demons.
Yeah.
All right, I'll get up in his grill.
Are we the
why not?
baddies?
Hugo knew he was a baddie at the start. Don't worry about it.
To try and hit him with my quarterstaff. Got a 17.
Yep, 17 hits.
5 dabblage. Next one's a crit, baby.
Yeah.
16 dabblage.
21
then
total.
Then I'm gonna punch him in the face. Never mind. I'd punch a spike. I don't know.
Yeah, you note that your non-magical weapons seem to do a little bit less than you would like them to, but you do land both the hits there.
Cool. That is my turn because I've used my bonus action.
Lulu has nothing left and flies away. She goes back behind you and goes,
Bye.
Did I do good? Did so good.
Trescott.
Let's end this man's career. Coming up. I'm slashing. Here we go. We're
Okay.
back.
Yep. That's a 12. A 12, unfortunately, does not hit as it bounces off the spines of this creature.
What about this? Oh,
That's it's also an 11.
Prescott, you useless shit.
in which case I will just stand here angry.
Okay. B.
V's gonna be like, well, Trescott, here. Oh, goodness. I'll do it. It's gonna hit for 14.
14 will just miss.
Man. All right. Yes. Tricky, this one. 19.
19 will hit for 12 total points.
And then she's gonna go to like the opposite of him.
Okay.
Like that.
Little incorporeal movement. Unfortunately, the Shadow Demon will have to dash to get to this location and will not be able to attack on this turn. Rhea.
She will hope that she gets more help by the rest of the party after this one goes down, so she will go and attack with her +1 longsword. 7 to hit and then 23 to hit.
Okay.
The 23 is 4 damage.
Yep.
The 7 would have been 11. Fuck.
And again, we note that it just doesn't do as much as we would hope.
Why?
Non-magical.
It is a magical weapon.
Yeah. It's a +1 now.
Oh, plus,
I
sorry.
gave it to a thing. Yeah.
That's her turn.
Gave her the
Come on,
rune.
Trevik. You can stabilize Trevik. Let's go.
Yeah, no one's even looked at him. He stabilizes.
He's
Hugo.
doing fine.
Yes.
Fine.
I'm
gonna steady aim and shoot the crab, man.
Shoot the crab,
It's
man.
a 19.
Yep. You shoot the crab, man.
12 points of piercing
Nice.
and 7 points of sneak.
Yeah, for 19 total points of damage. Still up.
Fuck this crab, man.
This thing is
I-
huge.
I need to leave, but this thing hasn't died yet. Please.
Oh my
Hurry up.
goodness.
I'm gonna put my bow in my mouth and pull the trigger.
Francis, please.
I'm double blasting.
Thank God. Well, okay. So, yeah, 16 total points of damage. It's
Dead.
going. We're going. It's not dead yet.
Oh my god.
Lord.
Yeah. What? What do you want me to do?
Tank?
Say it's dead.
No, not yet, because I want it to attack twice here, and it does roll a 22 to hit Trescott for 15 points of damage.
Oh, why? The sack.
And in the next round, you're absolutely going to kill it because there's no other way to do this. It doesn't have that much health left. It
Trescott
dies,
angry.
and I'm hungry, and we're gonna do this. It goes down. Seems like the portion of the cathedral has been cleared, at least for the time being. You have saved and assisted many different people, and Lulu is very useful. The religious idols of Torm have been set aflame, as well as some curtains. I'm sure
we're
it's
putting those out.
fine.
We're putting those out. It's fine.
I'm sure it's totally fine. But yeah, we'll end our show right there. Thank you for playing. Thank you everyone for tuning in for this particular episode of Descent into Avernus. We are progressing one combat at a time because apparently Avernus is just here's devil, fight devil. Here's devil, fight other devil. Anyways, we're in a cathedral now. It's cool. Someone better play that organ though. Like someone better do that. Bard.
There was devils and a dragon-looking thing. Why
Bard.
would we play that?
Bard. Anyways, we'll investigate.
Yeah, I'll get to it.
Yeah, we'll investigate the bodies later, as well as the rest of the cathedral next time.
All right.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Bye.
Goodbye.